Greetings. I'm Corey, leader of the Dead Unicorn, and these are my unicorn tiers: Tarek, Matt, Howard, and Sarah. We defend the Earth and play Vallanthia, and we hope you join us for playing Vallanthia today. It is the
Colin
OpenD6
is
system.
now from the Daggerfall, the intro to Daggerfall cutscene. He is playing Emperor type Recept
Yes.
or Uriel.
Daggerfall? Man, that's like way back.
Yeah, but that's exactly what he looks like. That's the whole scene. He just needs a torch beside him.
So, I got an airplane outside. It's really bugging me, but I'm going to power through this. We got our patrons in the upper right-hand corner scrolling away, and we'd like to thank them for their support. And they get to vote for their favorite character, which gets a character point, and somebody got knocked off. Oh, wonderful. It was Matt.
I just said it. I said, I think Matt is frozen, and then...
Yeah.
And then he just sent it that the thunderstorm knocked out his power.
I did bring this up prior to game.
You did, yes, it's true.
Thunderstorms, how are y'all doing? It's pretty bad here, blah, blah, blah.
Sounds like we got a production meeting.
Oh, no.
I like that Corey's like, there's a shade, it's annoying. We're like looking outside and the world is exploding. This fire wants to murder us.
To be fair, Matt does have the worst Wi-Fi, so he's usually the first one to get knocked off.
It is true. It is true. Well, I'm gonna keep going. I apologize for the feed, and you're seeing our faces all off kilter and stuff like that. Nothing I can do about that right now. I wish I had like a guy, like a technical director, that could fix this on the fly. But I'm the technical director and the host.
Corey.
Do a better job, Corey.
Corey, hire a Corey.
Yeah. We need a Corey.
So I would like to thank the patrons. They get to vote on their favorite character. That character gets a special bonus, which is a character point. And this week...
I'm sorry, it's Urda.
Yeah. Urda is our winner. And Tarek walked away.
I checked on it. I actually looked this day, whatever this is.
Sure.
It's been a long time since we played.
It has.
Yes.
And depending on how this stream goes, it might be another week.
Matt, hook up. You know, I'm sure he's desperately trying right now, or he's asleep. I don't know. One of the two.
We need you out there. The unicorn tears are falling apart. We need your support. Support us. Clap really hard. Give us a thumbs up. Slam that thumbs up button over and over again.
Yeah, we are not powered by clapping. We're not fairies.
We're not Tinkerbell, no.
And subscribing.
I mean, nothing wrong with fairies. We're LGBTQ plus friendly.
Yes.
So,
I think that term maybe not being friendly, but.
Hey, if you find any part of this stream interesting, funny, super dramatic, just stuff you like, hashtag DU Shorts, give me the time code in the comments, and I'll make sure you get credit, and I'll post it on our main channel, and people have a fun time with it. That's what it's all about.
Find this friendly and funny and amazing and all that. I just want to say, wow, thanks.
This is the time. This is the time in the stream which I would throw it over to Howard to start the game, but we don't have a Matt. But let me see if I can call Matt and see.
Hold on, dude, read Discord.
Read Discord.
Yes,
Is he begging to get in?
Tab over to Discord. No,
we have a secret Discord that we talked to Matt on.
His power went out. He was trying to get back on. His power just came back on. Once his internet kicks on, he wants to get back online.
Okay. So what we're going to do...
I'm going to ask you guys right now, do you want to call it, or should we try
the storm is actually getting worse here in San Antonio. It's one of the reasons why I walked away, because I heard lightning.
It's getting slightly better here in San Marcos, where Sarah and I are.
Yeah, but it's moving south toward us. So.
Oh, bummer.
Wow, it's like a cold front. It's
well, you could have it.
No, it's just a like storm front
It's going from the north to the south. I actually conjured it with my wizard powers here in Alaska and sent it towards you.
Bastard. What did you do that for?
My
Goddamn
wizard
son.
powers.
I actually literally just went and turned out. Oh no. Hello?
Hello.
I see you.
We're still here.
Yeah, we can still see you and hear you.
Which
The
is,
lights
you know,
just-
our problem.
The lights just flickered and then my lights dimmed. That's not. I don't know if that's a good.
Like,
Yeah.
there's thunder right now here too.
Yeah, we had a power outage earlier that lasted for like half a second and then it came back on. So we were concerned.
We were
Yeah.
momentarily annoyed.
Yes.
I live in a very floody area, so
Did you just say bloody?
bloody like it floods often.
Oh, floody. Okay.
Matt
I thought
has
you said bloody like the red
The
stuff.
whole area is just blood everywhere.
It's just basically I live in a blood ocean.
People
It's just
dying
an
in-
ocean of blood.
It could be a British thing. It could be like this bloody storm.
Oh, I hate this bloody area that I live in.
Matt has given me a new Discord message. Damn, the thunder is super crunchy at this time, meaning
Crunchy?
it is
What's crunchy
loud.
thunder.
And he,
What is
he,
that?
he specified, meaning it is loud, clear, and close. So he did keep in mind that we were going to be confused by his
Because none of
terminology.
us understood what loud, clear, and close meant crunchy. 'Cause
I don't know what that means.
it applied to
It's like-
crunch.
Thunder is like crunching
Loud.
into a chip. That's that.
Or he just
I'm
wanted
glad
to eat
you
a
had a
chip. on
chip
stream,
ready
that's it.
just in case this came up.
He just wanted to eat a chip on camera. That's all. He was just kind of hungry. He wanted a snack. Perfect excuse for a snack.
I was hungry.
That's like the crunch of this egg roll I'm about to.
Dude, we have people eating on our streams all the time. We have like
I
our
am
schedules.
probably the primary culprit of eating on stream.
It's because our schedules are so tight sometimes. It's like work, and then we come home and we get ready, and we're gonna play the game, and we want to play the game real hard, but we still gotta like fill our bellies. Otherwise, we're just gonna be like out of it for the game and not
Yeah.
give our best A game. You know?
Yeah, I'm
The
I'm
trick
just gonna
really
black
is
out.
to stuff your face right before the game and then drink throughout the game, and you're fine. Especially if you're drinking something with alcoholic content.
Yeah.
What he doesn't tell you is he got schnockered right before game.
I did not. I'm
great
still getting schnockered.
I got a little schnockered too, so just saying.
I have no schnocker material in my house, unfortunately.
That is
How-
unfortunate. I'm sorry for you.
And there's a storm on, so I can't go get it.
You should have
Bummer.
stopped by here because we also have a guy who apparently brings pot for everyone if you have your own pot pipe, which I do not.
He just went to
What?
Planet K too.
Dude, I'll go get you a pipe, dude. I have a pipe.
Because
no,
we all
no,
live
no.
in California or somewhere where it's legal.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he does too, but he didn't bring it, so that's why he ran to Planet K.
He lives in California. He just drives here to date Sarah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a short
I mean,
drive.
that's
Sarah,
it.
who would want to date her? That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's it.
Or, it doesn't have to be California or wherever it's legal. I don't know, New York.
Yeah. He definitely lives somewhere where it's legal, of course.
Yep. Alaska, wherever.
Utah.
All
Wait, is
right, I'm
Utah
back.
legal? I think Utah's legal now, right?
I
Is it
heard of
legal in
that.
Alaska,
That was
Corey?
weird.
Is it legal in Alaska?
What
Yeah, it
weed?
is.
Yeah.
I just heard a mushroom. Did anybody else hear a mushroom?
It's weird.
Very
It's
funny.
hot.
There we go. We're all back and we're ready, hopefully, to play.
Our gang!
Welcome home, mushroom.
Our gang is back inside the lights piece of science.
Yay, we love you, Matt.
Yay!
He's trying to do the recap. Let the game master go.
Not saying anything.
I was. Our gang is back inside the Lights Peace Asylum. Every corridor is filled with a mist composed of blood. The former workers and inmates seem transformed into monstrous abominations. The demon Valrukar and his undead minions are still deeper within the asylum. Tom and Erda and Airdrek, the former asylum inmates, have a plan to send Balrukar back to hell. It involves using demonic magics learned by Airdrek during the 2 decades he has suffered with Balrukar's presence in his head. White Ape and Ezri and Johan, a first lieutenant within the Ashura Order, have a plan to kill Valrukar. It involves stabbing the demon with a true silver blade while using Ezri's shadowy nightmare magic to rend his mind. Some of the group worry about the effectiveness of the true silver blade due to its size. Some of the group worry that Johan and his soldiers will react negatively to the use of demonic magic, even though it is being used to banish Valrukar back to hell. And that is where we begin tonight's game, somewhere within the middle of the Light's Peace Asylum as they try to fight a demon. And I believe all of you are all together.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that on the map. So whoever wants to start yapping,
Look,
feel free to do so.
look, on the whole fact that we might feel that Johan might not put us in a favorable light if we say we're going to use demonic magic to stop the demon. It's kind of like telling an American that we're going to help people using communism.
It does seem fair.
They're not going to...
No one's going to understand these references in character.
I'm just saying, like, it seems stupid that he wouldn't want to just like stop the demon because it's demon magic. You'd use whatever tool available. But
Yep.
if I replace that with we're gonna stop it using communism, we're gonna help people using communism. Oh, there'll be people lined up around the block to stop me.
Protest. Yeah.
So
Ready for the
Johan
gulag.
is now wearing a MAGA hat.
Send the demon to the gulag. Send the demon to the gulag.
Not saying that I support
Sounds about
communism. I don't support communism. I'm just saying, like, just
Same
because
concept, yeah,
you're
we get
using
it.
an idea for something doesn't mean it's to be bad just because there's a label attached to it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I agree. Let's use the demon the same demon magic that was used to summon this demon to get rid of him. I think that's a genius plan, and I'm all on board for it.
Sounds
let's
reasonable,
let's
yeah.
kill Stalin with communism.
Exactly. We'll get him with communism.
All right,
Dance and
I'm gonna
marching
be in
one
I'm
by
gonna be in
one,
character
hurrah.
now.
Also, do want to let you guys know I did see my lights flicker, so I don't know.
Well, we're gonna power through. We're gonna do this. I will will the storm to keep your power on.
All
I
right.
have this power.
Okay, I literally just watched like the light explode out my windows, and there's the moon.
We heard
it
it.
is, yes.
Oh my god.
And there's
It's like,
the-
rolling that 20 now!
Yeah.
Okay. And that one!
He rolled a nat 20 on his dodge roll, and hence the lightning struck elsewhere. He didn't even have to move.
So
Good.
I want to point out that if anyone wants to look at the past rolls, the last roll made by Tom is one of the worst rolls made ever.
Yeah, like I'm also trying to think, what was the roll for? Like it's been a good while since the last
I
game.
honestly have no idea.
It's
I don't know,
been,
but it was
it's
a
been,
six.
what,
I
2-3
know I
weeks?
recorded it though. I know I recorded it in
So-
my character sheet.
Oh yeah, you would have gotten the point for it because you learned from your mistakes.
Yeah,
and
you got
whatever
7.
did, you failed.
well,
Yeah.
I turn to everybody and I say, well, I'm glad you're here, but I hope we can do this. Like, you're still wounded, and that the chef in that room over there is bloated. Like
Is he okay?
no, maybe
Did he
he
survive?
is, but he's
He
like,
seemed undead-ish.
I don't know if he's undead, but he's grown.
Bro,
Something's not right.
you mean like a few inches?
Uh,
Taller.
More. I think he's doubled in size.
It's massive and girthy. It's very impressive.
At least that's what I was told. Esri, get up here. Get up here, Esri.
Oh yes,
Yes,
down the
yes.
line.
He seems
Uh,
undead-ish,
Could you
decidedly
send, could you
so.
send the info down the line? We're looking for Esri to come forward.
Also, I think one of the
No exact
inmates
spaces,
exploded
but
into worms
one
or
by
something.
one.
For the players, for the people watching at home, this blue fellow here is Johan. These three guys don't have names, these four guys have names. I didn't write them down, but they do have them.
Well,
And there she is,
Typical.
barely the line. If you want to move your character up to talk to people, you can do it.
I want to look in this room.
No, don't. Oh, you can. There's nothing in there. We already checked.
Oh, it doesn't stop him from looking.
Yeah,
Y'all blocked up the sewer entrance right here.
we did.
This place where you specifically were laid out and spent a full 12 hours before you got a place to rest. I think it might have even been longer than that. I don't know. I'd have to
And
rewatch.
then I got stabbed.
Yeah, you spent a long time right here. You didn't get stabbed right here.
No. Then I got stabbed later on.
Yeah, because you teleported out and ran away, and then they stabbed you.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a place full of little saw blades and pokey weapons that might be all right in melee, but they're really meant for torture. And other than that, you don't see a lot happening in this room. Honestly, I don't know what the artist meant for this to be, so I'm going to call that the shit bucket.
Okay. So they gave that room a bucket, but they didn't even think to give my room a
To be
bucket.
fair, PC's built your room,
So-
and then I added it in as the map designer.
Exactly. As a
PC
kind
did not give
person.
you a shit bucket.
I'm gonna walk up to Johan. I'm gonna say, Johan, I remember about the people that are down here are changing somehow.
You're changing, yeah, it's weird. This whole place is weird.
There's a special inmate down here who's blue, or was he blue? He had one eye. Anyways, he has magic.
One-eyed inmate. I don't. Okay, I honestly don't know what you're talking about, but I could probably check the
Oh.
records.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what my problem is. There's this magical entity
Oh.
that was interred down here.
Uh,
And while he was 100% enclosed in
um,
stone, maybe the blood mist didn't get to him and he didn't mutate, which would be great. But he might. I don't know how everything works down here, in which case.
so what your magical one-eyed inmate would do if he's possessed by demons? Is that what you're wondering?
I am just letting you know that that's a possibility that could attack us at any point in time.
Because I'm guessing a magical one-eyed monster possessed by demons is worse than a regular magical one-eyed monster. Is that what you're suggesting? I haven't read the list of who all's in here.
Johan, I'm simply telling you about the threats that you can find down here and what you can be
but
prepared
you're not
for.
being very specific as to why it's a threat. I mean, the dude's clearly lost an eye in combat, so he
No.
sucks.
He just has one in the center of his head, I think. Is that like a
We're
cyclops?
talking like a cyclops because those are giants.
No, he was small. He was a little bigger than me.
Bigger than you.
He had a horn.
A little bigger than me?
He had an
What is
object that
this
was
thing?
very important to him, and I think he's tied to the object. A lamp.
All right, see, I haven't read the full roster of inmates in here. I don't work at the asylum.
I know that. Wait!
So
I walk up
have
to the
any
desk.
clue.
I walk up to the desk. I open the desk and look in the.
Sorry.
Are there? Is there stuff in here?
My apologies.
There is stuff in the desk.
I go, these could tell us, and I put it on the desk and hope people can read it.
All right, so Johan lets out a really big sigh because that looks like a lot of fucking work. And then he steps towards the desk and he will start looking through the shit that you passed to him because it literally is his job and he knows he has to. But you feel like he doesn't feel like doing things.
Howard, I don't know if you noticed what I was sneaking toward.
No, I did not. Oh, are you going to go
As
down to
people
here?
talking. Yeah, I just go down to right here, right by the edge of this wall, basically. I can't put myself, well, I guess I can put myself in that square.
Yeah, you
But-
can put yourself in the square, but you're,
Yeah.
I assume you're
Ba-
like all
yeah,
flat up against the wall, peeking around?
Basically, yeah. I'm going
Okay.
up to the wall and like going chest toward the wall, crawling on the side and trying to look out to see what.
I'm going to have you make 2 rolls. The first will be a stealth roll, which I believe is under acrobatics. Some sort of sneaky skill in there. If you don't have any sneaky skills under acrobatics, straight acrobatics.
Do you mean agility?
I do.
Then straight agility it is.
Yeah.
I'm glad you understood the words that were not coming out of my mouth.
8. Solid 8. Gentleman's 8.
All right, that is a solid 8 because the 1 was in the right place. But that's still be an 8. All right, so you feel like you are doing your best to be unseen, and now I need you to make a search roll, look around, and see what you can see. You are better at looking. Go ahead. Oh, it did. It already rolled. It gave you
Doubly so. I am doubly as good as at looking, apparently.
You are so much better at looking than sneaking.
Yeah.
And you still rolled shit on both. But
Yeah.
That's a lot of 1s, but
Shoot. Come on. At
All
least I survived.
all right, so you think you're feeling pretty stealthy. You feel like you're like super stealthy. You slink against the wall. No one's gonna notice you as you walk with your hands against the wall because somehow that helps.
Exactly,
And
it
then-
does.
Yeah, and you look around the wall, and you look into the room, and with a 16, I actually need to make a roll. So let me do that.
Pum. Hated breath.
Also, while we're
Also
having this,
16.
It's a 16 also.
No.
However-
He gets to explode. He gets to explode.
Oh, he does explode. He certainly does. So
I gotta be fair. He gets to explode.
I don't really need to roll it to know that it's going to be more than at least a 1 or more, because it
Yeah.
will. Holy shit!
Oh Jesus.
All right, so
Okay, so I didn't see it.
you look into the room, and you see nothing but pure, perfect sand. And at this point, because you all have all spent several days at this point within the asylum, I'm just gonna assume at this point that most of you have heard of this. There's a room where the regular prisoners can work out and go and like exercise. It's the yard, although there is no sky above you.
Yep.
But you personally were in a separate room for the super dangerous prisoners, and you were never entered into the yard because you were too dangerous to be let out. But I'll let you have known that there was a yard. And this is the yard. And at the moment, you see no movement within it. It looks...
And you said that the dirt or like the sand, dust sand, whatever, looks smooth. So it doesn't look like it's been used lately.
like not today, not right now, but you see footprints within it. People do walk within it, but
It doesn't
there's no wind. There's
Yeah.
nothing that's going to reset.
So it just looks still. It doesn't look like not dust hanging in the air. Somebody just recently ran through here.
No.
kind of thing.
Although there's that red mist everywhere, and it does apply here too.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, so it might be pretty difficult to actually notice if there's puffs of dust, throughout the air.
Right.
All right, I just hold on to the wall and look.
And
back
also, I rolled the 6 in the wrong place. And it was like, apparently the dice said, "Fuck Tarek."
that's exactly what
And
it is.
specifically, you, sir, no.
Fair. He knows me. The dice know me.
They do, and you deserve it for something, I'm sure.
All right, so I stop looking at in the room and I look back toward what they're doing up there.
Okay. They were having a conversation. Johan was looking through the books. Johan, after a moment, I don't really need to roll because he knows how to read. He's not stupid. Will look to White Ape and say, "Oh, all right, okay, yeah, there's the entry here about a guy. All right, this is really annoying. This is, are you familiar with redaction? Here, look." And he shows you the book because you know that at this point, Johan's kind of like loose on the rules and doesn't care about a lot of things. So he shows you the book and shows you where it says prisoner, and then where the name would be is been like written in and then scribbled out. Like somebody took a lot of ink just to mark it out. And he's like, all right, so prisoner blank here was brought in because he is a definite threat to the blank. And whatever the blank is, put him here. I don't really know what to do with this information. This prisoner is not allowed to see
And he was
daylight? Or, no, I'm sorry, light. He can't see light. They don't like this guy. I don't know what he is or what he's capable of. If this is the prisoner you're talking about, I'm guessing he's a magic user of some sort. And he can't see a light or he can do his magic.
Yeah.
I don't know really other than that because everything else has been inked over. And he shows you, and literally like almost half the page has been inked. There are some like of and the, and when
But half of it is redacted.
it's redacted exactly. But there's a lot of words in there in the middle, so you can see that sentences were written, but everything that makes the sentences make any type of sense has been inked right over.
I wanna try to catch Tom's eye globes
Okay.
and like motion.
Motion to where exactly? Like I'm not
I
saying
motion,
anything,
like,
but I'm trying to.
Motion down the hallway next to me. Like we should probably keep moving because we're in
I
danger.
will leave that up to Matt. Matt, are you in any way looking that direction? And if you're not, because right now, map-wise, you kind of are.
Yeah, I'm looking in that direction. I was just letting White Ape take over the conversation because Vallanthia is not my strong suit.
It is not. So you see this other guy who doesn't speak a language you're super familiar with.
Erda.
Kind of know. And he is motioning you. I'll let y'all role play from there.
All right. I sort of slink my way to Erda, and like I quickly say to White Ape and Terran, it seems that friend Erda needs something of me, and I make my way to Erda.
Friend Erda.
I will point
Yes.
out that Johan at this point raises an eyebrow because he can tell that the mushroom said something. But he doesn't look overly concerned and allows you to pass. But just for the record, he did notice you talking.
Mm-hmm.
The mushroom
I
said
just-
something.
I would just.
Who the hell knows what? Who speaks Terran these days? Still old school.
I was just trying to infill in you that perhaps we should continue moving. We are in a quite dangerous position.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, so I turn to White Ape and motion. I believe time is of the essence, and of course I say it in Terran, so that way I can at least say it fluently. Also, Howard, I think for what was his name? That one guy, Johan. Johan. You should have at least two of his henchmen be called Sebastian and Bach.
I like that idea, and I don't feel like naming him. So you know what? This is now Sebastian. and this is Bach.
All right. I named 3 people, or I at least
No.
named 2 people based off of.
If there's a third one, you gonna call him Johann?
Nope.
There is a third one.
Ludwig,
The
and then the other one, von Beethoven.
All right, so this is Beethoven, and this fellow over here is Mozart.
So I go to Johann and I say, well, since this ledger is of no use, I guess we just have to keep going. Lead the way.
Yeah, all right. That sounds like a plan, I guess. Johann always has a "I'm tired, I don't want to deal with this" attitude that he projects onto the group.
I don't get paid enough for this, right?
No one really does, because this guy's gonna like kill us all. So I don't really want to be here.
Yeah.
Man, why did I dream of actually being in places, thinking I would do important things?
Now, to be fair, if you think about it, demons are bad, and I don't want everybody to die. And also, like, fighting demons that don't actually usually show up seems to pay really well. So it all kind of makes sense all the way up until that day when the thing happens.
Yeah. When the demons become real,
Because, God dang it.
then it sucks. That's when the job really sucks.
But
until that
to
point,
be
though,
fair, for the last, 3 years, I have been coasting, man.
I haven't even been to basic in
awesome.
5 years.
No, because the 2 years before that, I had to actually work, because when you join the Azure, they send you places, and you have to prove your worth, and it's annoying. But then you get to a place where you're like, all right, he's trustable, and they put you in places where you don't have to do stuff. That's amazing. That is the goal.
And you guys are fucking it up.
And I've been on this goal for 3 years, and you a-holes have screwed it all up.
Now a demon can eat me.
I was so happy.
That's right. It's our fault.
I mean, it
It
must
is,
be, right?
yes.
Because
Must be.
before you, nothing.
Yeah. Well, I have my longsword out, and I just keep moving down the hallway.
All right. So it looks like we're going this way. And Johann will also, take point. Well, actually, he'll take point unless someone stops him.
I'll let him
well,
take
funny.
point.
Totally let him.
Yeah.
take it.
Y'all are super nice about allowing my NPCs to die. I love you guys.
Well, what else are NPCs for? I mean, come on, man.
I don't know. I just make them have families and, stuff.
And lives and goals
Here
and
you are,
things.
like-
What is wrong with you?
Not only did he just want to have a desk job where he can relax and live his life, and we're denying him that, but we're also hoping that he'll die for us in our place.
You make us sound really awful.
I mean, that's exactly what the Knight Order is for, though. Let's be honest. Knights are kind of this. This is their job.
It's like military service, right?
You need to
It
move.
literally is
Don't need to,
military
like-
service.
I'll need to move your characters.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm
Hear
coming.
all this.
I didn't realize I burped into the mic.
Bum, bum, bum.
Actually, let me go for reals. I'll do one of these maneuvers.
All right. So, based on what y'all have shown him and told him to look into, Johann looks at y'all and goes, all right, so the prisoner you're asking about is this way. Follow me. I'll lead you to him. I don't have an ability to open his cell or whatever.
Let's not do that. Let's just find the demon and kill it.
Okay, then why were you asking?
Just in case it attacks us, it's already free.
You described him like you've seen him. You were very descriptive.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Okay, so you have, and you were like, he's a problem, and his cell is this way. Are you saying we don't deal with the problem?
No,
I'm a
you
little
just leave him
confused
in there.
now.
If we leave him in there, he won't be a problem for us, hopefully. But if he's been let out by, like, say, the demon, he might be a problem.
Okay, so what I'm seeing here is logically, if I'm doing my job right, we need to walk by, look at his cell, hope that it is completely sealed, and if it is, we move on and we're all happy, right?
That's the plan. Yes.
Okay, it's this way. And he points and he continues walking.
I
Okay.
think the yard was clear. Peeked it, but didn't look like anybody was in there. Are Esri and Airdrek coming with us?
Yes.
Ezri's way behind. Airdrek, I forgot about that's my fault.
He's just chilling. He's like, you know what? I want to take a look at this chef guy. Sounds
Nope, I have like way too many NPCs to keep track of. I forgot Airdrek was mine. He's mine. Airdrek says something in reptilian, which only one of you understands, and what he says is basically translated. Where are we going? Is the demon that way? Are we killing the bad guy? It needs to die. We need to kill.
That's fair.
I agree.
His name.
We're looking for the demon. Hopefully, we can slay it.
Valrakar found it. Valrakar's how. Well, we should kill him. Kill. Blah blah blah. Eric is very focused on killing Valrakar because we seem to have a huge group now, and he thinks that's a good thing.
Yeah, I share that enthusiasm with him.
Alrighty then. I hate having so many characters to keep track of. But hey, you know what? Game mastering issues.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on up. He gets this far. I'm gonna move up my NPCs unless y'all want to be somewhere else in the train. If you do, tell me, and I might change what I'm doing.
All right, 1 second.
If you want to be somewhere in that order, tell me, and I will move some stuff around.
Okay, I'll be back here. That's cool. I have range
I thought
tags.
you needed to open the door. Oh wait, you're not going to open the door.
All right. So currently, Esri is standing on someone. It looks like she's
It's
standing
me.
on Matt. All right. So Tom and Esri have gotten super close. I know they were friends before,
No,
but
I'm in my own square.
No, you're in-
not.
you
You're
were, but now you
I?
and Tom are like loving each other. Oh, there you go. Whatever y'all want to do.
Stop it, please. I have a
Yeah,
wife.
there's nobody in the square.
I'm for it. We are LGBTQ friendly, and we don't know what Tom is, so it's somewhere in the spectrum.
Well, he said he had a wife, so he
has
has
a
a
wife,
wife.
but he also
But
so
that
has-
means he's not also the other wife.
But
I'm not
mushrooms-
assuming anything.
Mushrooms do have like hundreds
Who
of
wrote this game system? You should know how this stuff works.
sexes.
I know how stuff works, but I don't assume genders. And they're not wrong. Apparently, mushrooms have thousands of genders or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
Or sexes. They have like hundreds of different types of sexes.
I'm gonna say
There's also a
thousands.
buzzband, but we don't talk about that one.
They do have one where they're only attracted to sheep, but they don't talk about that.
You're a sicko.
Me? No.
Oh, we could go a lot worse, Sarah.
Mushrooms, that's the Seco. All right.
Oh, that was not a challenge.
Was it though?
No.
All right, you've put me in the lead because you guys are fun that way, which means I need to roll off against myself.
We are very grateful to sacrifice your NPCs if need be.
I like Johan. I don't care about Sebastian, Bach, Mozart, and
Well, then don't kill him. You're
Shel-
you're the GM.
Tchaikovsky.
Just don't kill him.
Tchaikovsky.
all right. So, but Johan needs to make a roll. Oh, not the best.
Around.
All right. So, and then against you,
Yeah, totally not the best. That's literally a 1.
I said not the best.
I'm just agreeing with you. That's a good, apt assessment.
And so Johan's like, it looks safe to me. He's actually going to take one extra step before I start anything, because he didn't know. And when you don't know, you don't know.
Can I peek around the corner to take a look at the washroom?
All right, go ahead and make a search roll right now.
Okie dokie. So let me find my search. I
You know-
should have that. There we go. All right.
You know,
three,
I
two-
tried to like tell him, like I thought about telling him about the scullery maids and how they're down here and we didn't rescue them. But he seems very, very upset about every time I try and tell him about a potential threat. So
God, that's so much work.
I just didn't want to have that scene again.
You're
Right.
really like harshing my vibe, dude.
I know
So-
there's like weird mist in here, but is this that bad?
All right. So, Tom,
What does a 13 net me?
with 13, you look into there. And hang on just a sec. Yeah. I didn't think 2 dice is going to beat a 13, but there's a statistical chance, so I had to roll it.
Okay.
All right. So you look in there and you see 2 women. You see 2 large, angry forms that are, I'm going to say, vaguely feminine. I'm not going to say women because you might have a nicer idea in your head of what a woman is. But what you actually see doesn't look like that at all. It's more like 2 huge, blobby, horrible forms.
Horns?
Forms. Forms.
forms. I was about to say like a blobby horns. It's like what? Did they get changed by the mist?
Yeah.
They
Just like
did
the
get
chef
changed by the mist.
Didn't you hear the whole conversation we had about the chef?
Oh. Oh, they're
Alright.
big.
They
Or you
are
just-
big.
Yeah, Corey said that the chef doubled in size.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not hear that part?
I mean, I heard that part, but I thought it was only the chef.
Well, to be fair, Corey's character hadn't looked inside the washroom yet, had he?
To my surprise, they had doubled in size. Then they had their first words. Pizza! Pizza!
Give me pizza.
Technically, their first words because no one's talked to him inside the campaign yet. So, yes, they come running up. They see you. They come running up. But right here, there is a locked gate. And this one who is in the lead, like, beats on the gate and is going, I kill you! Come here! Ah! And she is just like drooling as she looks like she wants to eat you. And her job, you're not sure if it has disengaged.
Oh,
It looks like it's
dislocated?
dropping, yeah, it's like it's dropping too low. But you don't know if it's because it's dislocated or if she's just weird. But also, she's 8
Bigger.
feet tall. And the other person behind her is like 9 feet tall. And you don't know what's going on with that. But they are like at the gate waiting for you and excited to eat you. And it's a good thing there's a gate there because you didn't roll so stealthy. And they
Yeah.
One kid.
So I turned the corner, like, just disappearing out of sight, and I turned to Erda and shake my head, going, no.
They have a
No.
taste for mushroom.
What?
Do they have a taste for mushroom?
Did you see what I saw?
No, cannot. Nothing here.
I'm just gonna
I
point
can
out
hear
the
it all.
mushroom looks
I
a
can
lot
hear
like
it all right.
it's
All right.
probably
It's a
out
bunch
the-
of. I can hear it all right. It's a bunch of racket.
No. No. Giants.
Like the chef.
Mm-hmm. Like I shake my head, or like a nod my head, like sort of furiously, just didn't see chef, but
Well,
horrible behind me.
we're gonna have to deal with some of these things at some point.
Bigger than I am.
Well, big things fall.
Right. As you all are saying that,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to point that out, as you all are saying that, what is actually going on? That was nice to let other stuff happen.
You were.
From behind this table, this creature that you recognize wearing a outfit that looks like it belonged to one of the former Azure Guard, actually.
Is it the big dude that I stole the sword from?
No.
Okay.
Like, looks up from the table and is like, ah! And he's going to run straight at Johan because y'all put him in the lead. So, lucky y'all because I have NPCs. So, that's just, cannon fodder for you guys. Aren't you lucky? He's going to run at Johan.
Don't worry, Johan's got a magic sword that makes him like plot resistant or whatever.
Plot resistant? Hilarious, but swords don't block incoming attacks unless you're parrying, which Johan did not say. And a 21 hits
And
you.
that would be a difficult parry anyway.
It would be really.
So the 21 is for the zombie or for Johan?
No, that's the zombie.
The zombie, yeah, it's the zombie.
Yeah, the first one was his perception, I believe.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting roll. What? Nice. Okay.
That's a lot of ouch.
Okay. Wait. There's a weird thing that happened there. I did a 3, but I didn't see the 3, and I rolled again. I did not see the 3, so I'm going to go with the total of 8 plus 3. The other 2 dice were because I didn't see the 3. It loaded really slow. All right. So 8 and 3 is still a lot of damage. Such for
11.
Johan. The zombie runs at him, slams a sword into him, and as Johan doubles over, going, this zombie sinks its teeth into his neck and is like sucking or eating or something. And you all see all this happening. At this point, y'all can roll initiative, or you can just state what you're doing, because that whole comment is between the 2 of them. I'll say initiative. You know what? Let's go ahead and roll initiative. It is your
Sounds good.
acumen. Go ahead and roll your acumen.
Do I get I just have a question. I have extra sense for undead. Would I have noticed that dude, his presence before?
You have to state that you're looking.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Corey, it looks like you.
I rolled a 3.
You got a 1 on
4.
your wild die.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Upside, you get a +1 to your XP expenditures, and downside, you lose that 6.
I get +1
Damn
to my initiative skill.
Oh, it's initiative.
You told us to roll initiative.
There is no initiative skill. So, yeah, but you still lose the stakes.
Why do I always roll the worst initiative ever? I'm always last.
To be fair, you didn't roll a 1 on the wild die.
I go last. I rolled a
true.
4.
And then Erda looks like you're going pretty quick. So Erda, Matt.
Talm is yeah.
Okay, so it's Matt's.
Mhm.
17. Matt's actually going first. What is your reaction, Matt?
Like to bind the zombie with my sand pod, if possible, to
All right, are you
at
gonna
least prevent
move
it
up?
from doing any further damage against Johan.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You want to move up and do anything, or do you want to stay where you are?
Yes, I'm probably gonna move up over here, and
Okay.
hopefully it doesn't have as much strength as Velrukar had to break out of his bindings. So I'd like to say I feel that there's a bit of luck in this roll.
All right. That move, because it was so close, is within the 2-step rule, so it doesn't cost you anything on your actions. You are allowed to make your action with no dice restrictions. And you rolled a 30. Holy crap.
I mean, that would have
Yeah,
been awesome if I had that against Velrukar, but okay.
Well, you fucked up that zombie.
You did. Are you trying to bind the zombie with a mushroom pod? Is that what I heard?
Let's kill the zombie.
You want to kill the zombie. What are you
Mhm.
using exactly? Explain it.
Huh? Well, let's see.
Because you rolled something. What was it? Was that your pod?
Yeah, that's my Saiyan pod. Grow my Saiyan pod.
Okay, so you
So-
run up and you roll on my sand pot on the zombie. Explain to me what you expected that to do.
So essentially, I was expecting like tendrils to start binding and constricting the zombie, preventing it from moving.
Okay, so you run up and you take a pod and you just shove it on the zombie because he's right next to you at this point. And you push it on him, and mushrooms sprout around him and begin to engulf him. And he is engulfed in mushrooms and appears restrained. I'll give you a restraint at this point. The zombie's not moving. That appears to be what's happening.
You can probably just hear it rolling around, going. "Arrgh!"
Oh no, it's making noise. It really wants to attack Johan. And you have defended Johan, and Erda is next. Erda, what are you doing?
I go, you brash fool. I know that's adding insult to injury, but I still say it. And I run up.
Also,
I,
you know how zombies are about insults. It really wounds their inner feelings.
Yeah. Throws him off. I grab Johan and I drag him toward this table over here. I plan to help stabilize him with the medicine skill.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Okay, I have a medicine kit.
You are down 1 die, by the way, because you moved
I moved, yeah.
for the amount of distance you moved. It was
But
more
I
than
do have a specialization in stabilizing,
right.
but I'm down 1. So it's
You're
still
down
only-
1. Your specialization adds a die, but you're also down die. So go ahead and make the roll.
Okay.
All right. And with a 16, you have like assessed his wounds, which at this point are pretty minor. But you look him over, you see he's pretty much fine. You see a couple things. You're able to bandage or apply appropriate
pressure too.
medicine or whatever. Yeah, there you go. So you apply pressure. He's gonna be fine. You have helped this man. He is safe. And this thing is completely incapacitated by mushrooms growing around him, which is surprising to him. But you know, he's a zombie.
Yeah, everything's pretty much surprising to him.
Yeah, because their brains are mush.
Great, you just changed it from a regular zombie to a Last of Us zombie. That's
I didn't watch Last of Us.
It's a video game. You'd have to play it.
To
What?
be fair, I didn't watch it, which proves I didn't play it because I didn't know what you were talking about. But you're right. I have heard that. That is a game. I didn't play it either.
It is. I will recommend that you at least play the first 30 minutes of the first game.
I've heard it's a good game. I think it won awards.
So buy the entire game. Only play the first 30 minutes. Never pick it up again.
Exactly. That will keep you the happiest with the series.
I've heard it has a sad ending.
No, just Rock or who makes it? I forgot
Sony?
who made it.
Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog has a really big problem with their game design, so it just kind of.
I think Laura Bailey from Critical Role is one of the key character actors in that.
Yeah, she's really good. And
therefore
the
I've
story
heard
is
of it,
good.
but I've still not played it.
The story is all right. It just the gameplay doesn't necessarily match up with the story.
I'm
they're
sorry
telling.
for this one-off joke that I was trying to do. It just spun
Don't
off
be
into a
sorry.
tangent.
We can all enjoy
No.
a game moment where everybody, our audience probably plays video games, bro. They'll get the references, okay?
Our audience has
They're
never
fine.
heard of video games. They out
They'll-
of nowhere
they'll
were like,
fine.
let's go online, find some unknown channel, watch their Dungeons and Dragons style games, but not actually D&D. Watch that very specific niche, but we've heard nothing about other role-playing games or video games. That's our audience.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I like the part where they stop playing the game and start talking about the game reference of another game for a long time.
We're going to stay on this at least another 45 minutes, Corey. I need you to understand. We're going to chew this one over.
All right, let me move all of my nipsies up because they need to move some room over for you guys to move her around them. All right, so this dude is totally strapped in by mushrooms. What would you all like to do at this point? Johan is alive and well. He
I guess
looks to Erda and says, "Hey, that was really cool. Thank you." And then he looks at the big mushroom thing, which is, Matt, you. And he says, "Wow, I didn't know you guys could do that. That was really cool. Do I have to be a mushroom to learn that power, or is that a you thing? How does that work?"
Verdant Keeper. Tom
Yeah,
responds.
I don't know what those words are, but I'll look them up. Cool.
So, Tom, are you just going to, absorb the dead guy?
No, that's not what I do.
you're not going to
Couldn't you,
take in his nutrients. You're not gonna...
Gross.
Oh.
Just wasted nutrients there.
It's a waste of nutrients.
What do you think I
Think
am?
of how you could process that into nutrient paste, okay? There are starving mushrooms in Africa.
Starving mushrooms.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Yep. And that's where we are.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
We can't hear you, Sarah.
I have to make.
Are you muted?
Yeah, she's muted. I have to make mushroom jokes every game.
Yes, I was
Come on.
muted.
I'm glad I noticed
Sorry.
your lips moving.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you guys, so it's okay. I was muted on purpose.
Okay.
Hi, Jeff. That's Sarah's boyfriend. I assume he's somewhere in the room.
Shush.
Jeff is Esri's familiar.
Yeah.
There it is.
He is a
For a
cat.
shadowy creature that appeared somewhere.
I go. I do not know if the demon is further ahead or not, but we should do well to consolidate our rear.
Well, do you think those doors are gonna hold to hold off those?
That's my point. It would become our rear, and they could break out at any point. I don't know if those bars will hold.
Hold on, I can do
So-
something better, and I'll walk over to here, and I will cast my magic to raise up a bit of earth to hold the door sturdier in place. I want the earth to like come out and grab the door, so it's even more sturdy.
All right, go ahead and
Or create like an entire barricade block for the hallway.
Well, I did that, but the demon just like smashed through it like it was nothing. Like it takes a while for me to make those kinds of walls, but to
To be
reinforce a
fair,
door,
These oversized washing women are not demons.
that's true. And that way, I think that the just reinforcing a door would be the best way to go. Anyway, it's easier to do. Oh well, see.
With that roll, you are able to make the rock wall around the barred gates extend enough to encompass the hinges and things that would turn normally to open those doors, and it looks really sturdy.
All right. Hopefully that'll hold.
And they are like both up there, just like pounding on the gates, shaking them, and you have reinforced them, and it looks like it has helped. But you're not sure because they didn't break through the original. But you're hoping it's helped.
I did a thing. Let's hope it works. And I'll come back to the rest of the group and said I did a little bit of door reinforcement. I'm confident it'll hold.
As am I. Perhaps we should continue now.
Should I crush this creature as I like pat the pod that contains a zombie? Like maybe just have the pod just like collapse and like crush it.
Is there? I don't know if there's a way to
Destroy the threat, essentially. Speaking out of character.
My character
you guys, I don't know.
stutters a few times, and you see him stare at Johan for a second, and then look back to you and go, "Just do what you will."
Johan looks like he didn't know the right answer, and he just kind of shrugs.
Well, pod is sturdy. Hopefully the demon won't open it.
Well, there is not much more room in this prison. Soon we will be encountering whatever we will encounter. Let's push forward.
So I was just reading, honestly, Tarek's thing about making a Numenera character, which is so off topic.
Well, that's
But
why
yeah,
it's
put it in the chat.
That's why it's in
That's
the
why-
chat.
Yeah, that's why I put it in the chat, so I didn't have to.
I mean,
derail.
it would totally work in Numenera, but that was way off topic.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I gotta not bring this up. but I gotta
We're
bring
not
it up.
trying to interrupt the stream with this conversation. We're just putting it in the chat.
Sorry, then I'll stop. I will stop. But it was, like I said, read it.
It wasn't a great idea. Mistakes were made.
Does not work in this game.
I'm gonna grab a drink. Okay, we need to keep moving down the hole.
Yes. Though there was only one room left that could hold this demon, so if we can't find the demon in there, maybe the demon escaped this place somehow? That wouldn't be good.
Those are the same terrifying realizations I had.
No,
when
that
we
would be
came-
very, very bad.
Those are the same terrifying revelations that I had when we came back and didn't find anything. In fact, the moment I can tell you, it was when I came over here and checked into that room and didn't see anything. I was like, okay, that's where I thought the fucking demon was gonna be, but he's not. That's worrisome.
As far as you're aware,
I doubt he would go back to his room. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go back to the cell he was just kept in.
Go back to the room.
He's like, I don't know what to do anymore. I got used to life on the inside. I can't make it on the outside.
It's the room where my stuff is, so I'm going back. Not
The
'cause you're
demon
making me-
recidivism rate.
Yeah, the demon recidivism rate is really high.
It is.
So they just it's a revolving door into the asylums. These goddamn cults.
I
I'm
can't
telling
make
you.
it on the outside, no.
At this point, you all will start leading the group because it's his job. If y'all want me to change the order, say something as I move things.
I encourage each of these soldiers as they go along.
And this 4A hole is actually going to like lag back a bit.
Who is this
Not
guy
as
again?
much as Sarah's character, who lagged into a wall.
Yeah, she literally lagged. She had some like game lag, and she.
Who is this guy
Sorry,
again?
my screen is not
entered
cooperating with me. Give me a
This
second
is
here.
Derek.
Huh?
I think that's Derek. When you were like, I think he was in a cell and you released him.
Okay.
He's just been following.
We're
us.
like, who is that dude that joined our group?
I don't remember this, but okay.
Secretly, that's the demon. He just joined us, and he's like the
Wearing a human suit.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, he's
guys!
like the monster
Demon.
from.
How
No,
many
no,
of
it's
us
just
were
like-
there again?
It's like the monsters
If
from.
you look a
sorry.
look, you have a look at him.
He skinned a
Because I
Vallanthia, not a
altered-
human. Sorry.
I altered Derek and I made him super huge so we can all see him. He was a guy who had a bunch of scars on his face. He was in the bottom left-hand cell, and he was like, he called out a bunch of a-holes. He admitted to being against the current government / religious regime. He was part of a religion that worshiped fire but not sunlight.
Oh, this is the guy who told us that he was the grandpa. Was this grandpa?
Well, I don't
Grandpa
know.
the queen?
No, no,
You're
no.
talking about the guy who
No,
thought
no,
he
you're
was
thinking of
king.
Schuber, the guy who says he's
Different
the king.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
totally
There's a
different guy.
dude. Derek was in the other cell to the other direction.
Yeah. Huber
Got
is
it.
dead. Sorry.
I thought for a second you were making him grow because we found out that he's actually the demon.
He just gets bigger.
Y'all
and
figured it
bigger.
out.
Well, I was making him grow so that you could all see his icon.
Yeah, I get it.
Let me put him back where he was. I think he was there. I'll move him there because he does want to move forward. Because getting the F out of this place is his goal.
That's fair. I think we all want out of this place at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm-
Hopefully this cell over here is
I'm specifically staying a little behind because I'm worried that something's gonna come from behind us. But I'm waiting for people to like continue down the hall.
Same here,
And
though.
also-
My purpose is to observe the.
I also
The-
kind of love the fact that you have this zombie dude here.
Guys,
Like he looks like one of the guys that was in here before, but just zombified and like no longer with hair. You know what I mean? Like all their hair.
I don't have a good, like, I am restrained icon to add to him.
That's all right.
I go with
Oh, there's a net. There's
cobweb.
like a web one. Yeah, net web. By the way, I am eyeballing this zombie every once in a while, just like wondering if it like this is definitely a use of necromancy. So somebody here knows necromancy. Somebody's using necromancy
Well,
to animate this guy.
we know
Written, intelligence, and I think you add your
Scholar?
specific, yeah.
I have
Your
scholar and I have
and
yeah my
also your
my specialization in scholar.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
my blood magic.
Mhm.
21.
All right, you look at that thing and you are sure of the following things as you look him over. The mind that would be in charge of him normally is dead. This is no longer a living man. Whatever's in charge of it is fully restrained, and it has nothing but hatred and a desire to murder you and every other living creature around.
Cool. And it's definitely undead, right?
Yes.
So I can assume that somebody animated this guy, but is not currently controlling him.
I'll give you that you don't see wounds on it to say that he died, if anything, but he is dead.
And he doesn't look specifically like somebody we saw in the prison earlier, does he?
No, I think I said earlier, he was,
Oh, okay.
I forget now, honestly.
He was one of the guards who stayed here.
But yeah, he was one of the regular guards that you had met, and he is dead and wants to kill you, but you don't see a killing wound on him.
Okay. But definitely necromancy. Definitely.
Yes, he's animated.
Definitely necromancy. Definitely.
Definitely the bad thing.
Yeah. Definitely not a skeleton, but definitely necromancy. Definitely not.
Yep.
You have to get the finger too.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, definitely. Just for the record, we're not making fun of disabled people or autistic people. We are making fun of the movie Rain Man.
Well, I was just referencing the movie Rain Man, really. And my character is more of a Jeff Goldblum than a.
Being a Jeff Goldblum sounds actually pretty hard.
Yeah, it is. Difficult life.
Yes, got to be the Jeff Goldblum, huh?
All right, based on where you are past your old cell. Speaking specifically to Erda, the cell of the creature you're afraid of is coming up, and there is a locked door here.
Well,
which
Johan has the
certain
keys.
members of you have access to.
Johan says he has keys.
Johan is amongst those. That's a good point. He opens the door. He looks around cautiously, looks back, and his men start following him. All right. Does anyone make any motions to want to investigate this cell at all, or are we all pretending like we didn't do nothing?
I'm looking at that cell. Are there any holes? You know what? Tremor sense. I'm going to check I'm gonna tremor sense it to feel out if there are any changes to the cell, as if it's been tampered with, if there are holes in it.
So that you know, if you don't walk up and actually touch the wall, you're at a 5-point difficulty to tremor sense.
I will ask this man right here. I will ask Mozart to step aside so I can use my earth senses on this wall.
This is Sebastian. This is Bach. This is Mozart. Really, I mean, y'all named him.
I will ask this poor
Sebastian.
musician if he could step aside so I can examine the wall.
All right, Sebastian's like, he doesn't care. All right, whatever, man. Look at the wall.
Okay, I'll walk up and I will.
He stares at you like you're a moron, because that's the weirdest request.
Tremor sense that wall. Oh, I exploded.
Holy jeez.
Yes, you did. All right, so you lay your hands on this wall, and you try to get a sense of the area. And I will tell you that this wall from here to here feels undisturbed compared to what you'd expect it to, because you know that's where your food and whatnot comes in. However, at this point here, you sense a disturbance, like the wall has recently been ripped asunder and then reassembled, and your tremor sense allows you to look at that wall and know that those rocks were moved and put together, not the exact same as before. So something happened here.
All right. I'll say, guys, we have a problem. This cell, this cell containing the blue one-eyed horn thing has been destroyed and reassembled very recently. I think he's out.
It was destroyed and then put back together? What are you talking about, man? It's Johan.
Look. I make these cells for a living. I know what I'm talking about. I have special earth magics, and I'm from the earth magic school. And I pull off the big glove that's over my hand, and I'm like, look, I know my earth. And I just show him the stone prosthetic that I use as an arm.
This is how dedicated I am to the earth.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
All right.
It's even my own.
Charisma. I need to buy some persuasion. That's
It's
next
my
to my
job.
It's
list.
a good skill.
Hey, it's a 14.
That's a good roll without the skill. That's pretty strong. Johan looks at you and is like, okay. So you're saying that he was killed and brought back by the demon magic? Is that what your theory is?
I don't know what the magic is. That sounds like a good enough theory to me. Like, the demon did it. But yeah, whatever's in this cell got out and doesn't want us to know it's out.
Well, shit. Okay. He brings his shield up in front of him, but there's like no huge change. He's already been fighting demons.
Yes. So I'm going to move back again to where I was. And let's Sebastian move on up.
It's Johann, Sebastian, Bach. I forget the other one, and then Bogart was in the back.
Chelkowski.
We need to bring Mo and Curly up too.
Mozart or Ludwig?
But seriously, no. I meant Airdrek. Airdrek needs to be.
Just to destroy the symmetry and to confuse and to not confuse people that don't know musicians, we could just call the last guy Tolstoy. And then
it's Johann Sebastian Bach. You named this guy, and then I named this guy.
Tolstoy does not fit the theme. No,
I
way.
know it would
We
really.
can't
How
jump
about
from
Tchaikovsky?
we can't jump from musicians to authors. No.
I know it would hurt people who know what we were talking about.
Yes.
It would hurt their brains. They wouldn't like it.
Literally, just
Besides,
go back to
we're not
we're
out of composers. There are more. You can go Tchaikovsky. You can go Strauss. You can go. Yes.
I know it's Johann Sebastian Bach. I don't know, and Mozart.
And John Lennon.
It was Beethoven.
So this guy here is really the big question.
And what I was talking about was Airdrek, by the way. Airdrek needs to be brought up.
Where is Airdrek? Hang on.
Did you lose him?
Yeah, it seems that he didn't move with us.
What is wrong with you losing your NPCs, Howard?
That's why I was staying back, because I didn't want Airdrek to die alone by himself.
Sebastian Bach, Mozart, Ringo Starr.
Since you came back, I'm going to say this.
No, not the same
Zombie
class
here.
of musicians at all.
Anyway, so, Tarek.
Yeah.
Erda sees this zombie here because you stayed back. Struggle mightily against the mushroom things that are encompassing him. And he looks like he's starting to try and eat his way through.
Mind you, Johann Sebastian and Bach are all the same person. Just
Right. I'm going to walk back while everybody's focused on the front, and I'm going to start.
Stabbing?
Let's just say ensuring that this zombie is no longer animate.
So, would you like to, while he is completely restrained, in the zombie's life, or
Yes.
unlock?
Cut his head off.
Stop molesting the zombie.
Yeah, I have a two-handed greatsword, so I just chop its noggin
I
off.
chop
All
your
right.
head
There
off.
you go.
Because you
And
stayed behind, and you did leave a character back there.
You
I have no
did,
problem
yes.
with that. You see it struggling. It looks at you with this look of malevolence, where it just wants to kill you, and it can't get free. And it's biting at its weird mushroom restraints, and you
Too
take
freaking
its
bad.
head, and it crumbles into a pile, and the mushrooms begin to dissolve it because that's honestly what mushrooms do.
Yeah. So when I do that, I also say a prayer in Elysian because that's the kind of character Berta is.
Nailed it. Perfect. I love it. All right, so that ends that zombie there. And no one else has any knowledge of that because he was the only one left scared pie.
I will eventually make my way back up once the deed is done. I'll quietly join
Which is
back.
fine because you're at the very back of the line here. It's fine. We have Johan at the front. He has the key. He will open the door, take his step forward, and he will go to here. Having so many NPCs and aim in the butt.
I'll move there.
Oh, you're gonna be there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You've moved yourself into the line.
I want to see
Anybody
what's
else?
up here.
I'm surprised Palm and them aren't going up, but
Oh, wait, that's you.
I will go in front of Derek for sure.
Get out of the
I don't think.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
think. I don't think Derek needs to go.
Get out of the way, Derek.
Yeah.
I'll
Come
I'll
on,
stick to White Ape's side, or at least try to squish myself or flatten myself against the wall. I should be capable of doing that because I can.
Well, you're taller. You're taller than him too, so your hood should clear.
All right, is this where y'all want to be?
Yeah. I mean, I was able to help. I was able to help the main guy from getting, Johan from getting killed last time. Who knows? I could probably help again this time.
All right. I just want to be. I always want to ask before we get into any big combat if you are where you think you are, so that you don't come at me later going, "I didn't think I was there."
Yes, I confirm my placement.
Great. So we all know where you are when you die.
And then all of a
Yeah,
sudden, you open a
Now
bomb.
we all
it was
know
a-
where we are when the demon spawns behind us
Oh,
and just chews its way through us.
you open the door. It's a bomb.
Oh my God! Look, he is there.
Spooky,
with
scary
with spooky skelly skellimans, yeah.
Send shivers
Scary
down your spine.
skellimans.
You know what's funny is they're literally labeled Skelly in my inventory for movies above
Yeah, skellyman.
Skelly. Skelly.
Skellyman.
Things I assume I did when I was inebriated.
That's just past Howard doing future Howard a solid.
It's great that future Howard and past Howard have the same sense of humor.
Yeah. It's nice sometimes. Other times maybe not so much, but probably be solid most of the
All right, so Johan is first, and he is like, look at this door, which is effed up and not responding to his key.
Isn't that just the case?
Yeah, who knows how that happened?
Yeah.
But he'll pass the word back. He's like, hey.
There's a giant hole in this.
He looks at the man behind him, Sebastian. Sebastian, let him know this door is messed up. It looks like someone tried to beat the hell out of it. My key's not working. And I think it looks like I see at least 4 skeletons, maybe. I don't know, 4 guys stand up that look very dead. And I can kind of make out it looks like the big demon's in there. And Sebastian says all of those same things to Tom, who hopefully will pass that back in his I don't speak English sort of way. Go ahead, Nat.
Yeah, now we get
All right,
telephone.
time for a fun bit of role play.
So like, so I will say in Terran, from what I could understand from that man's Vallantian, is that the door has been destroyed, and there are 4 humanoid creatures in the room, and wants to pass that information down the line.
Pass back up to him. I can take the door off its hinges.
It could be risky if
We got to get in there to kill the demon.
All right.
He didn't say demon. He said 4 dead guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know he didn't, but that's the main goal. I just said it as like.
Okay, just be sure we're all on the same page.
Tom turns back to Sebastian. White Ape says he can help with the door.
Hey, that's great. I'll tell Johan, hey, there's a monkey back there apparently that can do a thing. What? No, a dude named White Ape says he can fuck up the door. Sure, whatever. I don't give a damn.
All right.
All right,
I like this guy. He can fuck up the door, bro. Don't worry about it.
whatever.
We got a
I
monkey.
wish I were stoned right now.
Yeah.
Like, Tom,
Bro, I
Tom,
got
trade
a
places
monkey.
with me.
He can fuck that door up.
Tom,
Don't
trade
worry,
places
monkey
with me.
I
Yeah,
assume
all right,
that
I'll
Johan
trade
looks
places
exactly
with,
like James Franco.
White Ape.
Dude, here's what I imagine in my head, though. The guy, Sebastian, looking at his boss, is like, dude, don't worry. I just talked to a mushroom. He told me that a monkey was going to fuck that door up.
We got this, baby.
Man, we have so many good moments to make a short out of this stuff.
And now to celebrate, I'm gonna eat another brownie.
Yeah, bitches.
We're going to have to help him crowd surf over us so that he can mess with the stone or whatever.
And then afterwards, we'll have mushroom stroganoff.
Oh, I don't want to see a
bitch.
mushroom stroking off. That's the last thing I want to see.
Sick cannibal, you. What's wrong with you, Matt?
No,
One thing
everyone
for
else
me to
eats the
talk about
mushroom
eating
first.
mushrooms. It's another thing for you to do it.
It's just him killing his own.
Look.
He's calling the
A
herd.
mushroom can eat another mushroom without it
Calling
being.
the herd.
A mushroom can eat another mushroom without it being cannibalism because fungus are like a kingdom of life.
A broad
It would be
species.
like
And they have like 1,000 sexualities. They might even acknowledge that one as one of their own.
it
I
would be
don't-
like people thinking that humans eating cattle is cannibalism because we're both mammals.
Could you
Okay.
also imagine a scenario where a Mycéan is like picking mushrooms to eat, and then all of a sudden
yeah.
responds like, no one else hears it but the other Mycéans. Goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to pick on one of your children."
I'm waiting for the Mycéan to be like a mushroom pizza. That's horrendous.
Dude,
Pineapple pizza, however, that's the bomb.
pineapple and mushrooms, delicious. I was gonna say it would be awesome to see a verdant keeper though, just like Tom, but evil, where he uses his Mycéan pods by creating a new like species of fungus and then eating them. Providing them for food. He's like, I have birthed a new race of mushrooms, and they are calorie dense and delicious.
Mushroom
They scream as I eat them.
Why did we teach this guy how to do this stuff? I don't know, I thought
All
he
right.
had some cool
Man,
ideas.
you
but
guys are a bunch
apparently-
of sickos, I'm telling you.
I'm going to ask Sebastian if he could step aside so I can use my magic to open the door. Now come up here. And I'll crack my finger just like that. And then I will.
I heard the crack through the whole thing. That was awesome.
It happened.
It worked.
I will then cast my magic on the hinges to basically move the earth away from the hinges so the door just falls out.
Make your check.
This is where it womp womps.
This is a
Yep.
womp womp.
Wait,
That's
which one was your roll? The 14 or the 10?
The 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see the 10 yet. It has not loaded for me. I see the 14, which I know is old. It's still not loading, but I heard it was a 10. So, oh, there it goes. All right, finally. Wow, but the 1, unfortunately, is on the wild die. Takes out the 4, which makes us a total of a 4. Is that correct?
Yep.
Oh, 5, because it's +1. All right, and your goal was to describe it again?
To pull the stone, warp the stone away from the hinges.
All right. With a 5, you're
Wait,
able
with
to.
the wild die gone, shouldn't it have been an 8?
I see 4 + 1 + 3 + 1, but -4, which is 1, 3, 1, which is 5.
Yeah, it's 5. I made a
Okay.
5.
But then a +1, which makes it 6.
Hey, but I leveled up my stone shape to a +2 because
You did. You did, absolutely. But still, you rolled a 6.
yes.
I go.
So what you see when you do that, you make your
Seeing that-
roll. Your definition, what you wanted to happen, was very clear. You see like the stone shifting a little, and there's like a slight powder in the air as you see the stone shift, but it's not enough to achieve the effect you want.
Okay.
You're aware that it didn't work.
As I start seeing the shuffling happening up ahead of us, I look over at Esri.
You don't
and go,
see anything. You're way in the back.
Based on where your character currently is, you have to move your token.
I mean, I felt like I could see around this corner going forward.
Okay, you see around this corner, but not this corner.
Oh, yeah,
to
no.
here.
But I did see that originally Corey's character was here and Tom was here, and then they switched. And so
Okay,
I saw
I'll give you
Tom
that.
come back.
You know Corey's character walked forward. I'll give you that much.
Yeah. And that's all I need to know, because I was the one who was there when the door got busted. And I look over at Ezra and go, oh shit, I think the door's busted.
I will.
It's going to be difficult to get back in there.
I will say to Johan, this is going to take a little more time. I need to focus. There's too
Maybe I
much
should have told
demon
them that
energy in the air. And I'll attempt it one more time if I have the time, unless something happens before I can attempt it again.
Nothing appears to be happening at this moment.
Okay.
I did teleport in the originally. I wonder if I should tell them that.
That should knock the hinges off.
All right, with that roll, you see the hinges, the area around the hinges shifting more, and then the hinges like fall free and are no longer lodged in the stone. And then you can see that if you were to just like push against it, the whole gate system would fall forward.
Okay.
You're aware it's no longer attached.
I turn to Johan and I say, "It's all yours," and I move back behind Sebastian.
Johan pulls out his little, not frightening sword. He is ready. But not only is he ready, this guy's ready, and this guy.
I turn back to Tom and I say, "Tell everybody there's skeletons up front that we're going to have to kill."
And you expect me to say that in my broken Vallanthia?
Tell them skeletons ahead. And I say that in Vallanthia. Tell them skeletons ahead. Skeletons ahead.
Okay. And I say in Vallanthia, skeletons ahead.
Who are you telling?
Like whoever's in front of me
Behind you. Yeah.
or behind me.
Oh, I guess you're walking back to them.
Skeletons ahead.
Did you get the door open? I just teleported out of there.
It
Oh
seems
yeah, yeah,
White
yeah. I
Ape.
got the door open.
Okay, good, good.
You know me. I'm
Of
good
course,
that
yes,
way.
I
Yeah,
trusted
yeah,
you.
yeah. I got it.
I forgot to mention that the only way I got out of there was teleporting.
Yeah, these are important information things that you need to tell us.
I didn't think of it. I was busy with the whole.
You know, I understand it's a
Zombie
stressful
thing.
situation, but I
Lots of
remembered
things
about the
going
blue
on.
guy with one eye.
I was dealing with the zombie. I didn't think about the.
I
You know
said,
what?
I understand it's a stressful situation.
Okay, it's fair. Good criticism. Fair.
I'll take the note.
At this point, Johan is going to step into the room. And I need everyone to roll initiative because Johan's going to combat, and I assume all of you would like the opportunity to do a thing eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
seems
make
reasonable.
their acting rolls. I'll make Johan's acting roll.
Hey, a 12. I like that.
Oh, I rolled a 16. Holy jeez.
Nice.
Holy diver. I only had 3 dice too.
Holy diver MacGyver.
All right, so Johan got a 14. Erda got a 16, you said?
Yeah, I got a 16. Surprisingly, I exploded. Luckily.
Esri got a 14.
Yep. And White Ape
Shots.
got a 12. I think. Is that right? That was it. Did you roll an initiative?
I see Tom got a 15. I don't
Nice.
see White Apes.
Yeah, I think his was the last roll, the 12, right, Corey?
Excuse me?
Wasn't that your roll, the 12?
Yeah, that was my total initiative is what I rolled.
Oh, yeah, Corey got, White Ape got a 12.
17 was my magic that I did beforehand, so 12 is my initiative.
Okay. I still need to roll for Sebastian Bach, Mozart, and other guy whose name I've forgotten.
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst, obviously. What else could his name be? They all go in 11. And then I have to roll for my Skellies and my Demon.
Not anymore.
The Skellies go on. Oh, they suck.
Well, they're skellies though.
They are, but you know what? They actually had a better roll the number of dice wise than the guards.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
failed anyway, so you know whatever. Just dice. That's the point of dice.
It happens sometimes.
Gotta randomize it somehow.
You gotta agree though, just skellies are pretty nimble. Well
The
boned.
demon
You ever-
is gonna go first.
You ever see him in Zelda? They like jump away from your sword at like light
It's
speed.
not even gonna go first. It's gonna go first and then some because he exploded.
He did, but all it's gonna do is make him go first.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I can keep rolling it and see what happens because it's funny. But
Just in case anyone has an ability that lets them increase their initiative.
yeah, well, it was just sort of a how many sixes could he roll, but he didn't roll any extra sixes.
Like that.
Well, it would be funny if he was like, on 58, I go. And then after that, on 14.
Yeah. After that, there's dead air for a while, and then at 14,
like
or
that.
16, actually, is heard of. But
Tarek, you remember that broken advantage in Legend of the Five Rings previous editions called Lightning Reflexes that allowed you
yeah.
to just switch initiatives with the guy that goes before you?
yeah, instantly.
It's so broken and it was cheap and everybody bought it because why the frick not?
Yeah, because it's awesome. It makes combat a hell of a fucking thing. Had to spend the first like 30 minutes configuring everybody's initiative, who triggers theirs when. Yeah. And it was a problem because duelists, if you were a duelist, you probably had it. And if you were going up against the duelist NPC, they probably had it. So then whose triggers first and whose triggers next? You try to get the jump, like,
Yeah.
bullshit. Annoying. Oh, so he's getting acquainted with some folk.
That sucks for the first dude. It also sucks for the second dude. All right. So first dude, unfortunately, is Johan, who is definitely hit, and Sebastian, who is also hit. And let me roll some damage on those two poor souls.
Poor unfortunate souls. They're
So
dead.
sad,
It's
but
true.
true.
Oh, wait. Both of them have shields. There's a chance they're okay. Not likely.
They knew what they were walking into, though, so they.
Oh, hey, Johan!
Johan explodes.
Bring it!
Nice.
But
Johan-
still watch a lot of it, to be fair.
Yeah, and Defender wins, right?
And then the other guy.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, not bad. Not as good as Johan, but still not bad. All right. So, both basically, you see this huge red creature for everyone that is in the hallway, which is everyone but Esri. Should be able to see this happen. This huge red, ridiculously muscled creature that you've seen before, that is Valrukar, leaps down out of nowhere and puts one vicious demonic paw down on Sebastian, the other down on Johan. And both of them are like, have their shields up and their weapons. They're trying desperately not to die, but they both look severely wounded by this impact. And that is the demon's turn. On 20, my skellies don't go till 9. So after 20, I see Erdez next on 16.
Okay. That looked like it was very not good.
After those two people, no.
I can't specifically use my magic just yet. I need to work with Erdrek. By the way, did he get his own initiative, or is he going with the guards at the same time as the guards?
I forgot about him, so I'm going to put him with the guards right now because I honestly forgot again.
Yeah, sounds good. We can group initiative. That's fine. I'm going to hold action then until Erdrek goes so that we can formulate a plan on how to coordinate our attack against the demon.
Right. Okay, yeah, totally fair. He's going to go at 11. And so is Derek, who is like, help me, why am I so far run? Let me hide behind the lady who's a shadow.
Yeah.
Derek don't know what the hell he's doing.
Why are you even here, Derek?
Because you had me out of my cell, and this was better than the cell.
Just because you're my mom's boyfriend doesn't mean that you're my dad. Get away from me.
Stacy doesn't even like you, Derek. Why are you here?
You know what? Your mom liked me last night. Ooh,
Derek, you're not my real dad. Run away.
I'm gonna be.
Where's this from?
I was just making it up as I go.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
just rolling with it.
Yeah, just roll. Just go.
All right.
God
So
damn it.
after Urda, on 15. Wait.
Home, yeah.
Tom starts with a T.
Yeah,
Tom,
so I have an idea, but I want to make sure it hits only Erdrek or no, not was it Erdrek?
fuck him.
The
Kill
demon.
Airdrek.
Velrukar.
Thank God
Velrukar.
on your side.
No,
It's
no,
my
no, no,
time.
not Airdrek. Like Velrukar. Like I want
Alright.
to make sure that my idea hits Velrukar directly instead of the
I
frontman.
mean, he's huge.
So,
He's standing on people that are aligned with you, but you could easily target him.
so I'm thinking maybe I could make some spores that are that act as a irritant, like make Velrukar super itchy, so that way he has some form of distraction that keeps him from focusing on fighting.
You've given the demon hives.
I love the idea of using
Now
itching
has
powder on the demon.
Huh?
Itching
Yeah.
powder on the demon. I'm for it. It's weird. I love it.
yeah. He's Gloom, and he just cast Stun Spore, and it was super effective. Hopefully,
Don't you mean Parasect?
Paris. Yeah. Well, no, Paris is like a crab with mushrooms on him. Gloom is more of like
Parasect has that giant mushroom.
Well,
On
yeah.
top of it.
yeah.
All right.
I don't know if you're the evolved version yet, though.
or the third missing evolution. Oh.
Remember, we gotta get
Okay,
our
I made some
Pokemon
really good
references
itching
exactly correct, or they
Remember-
don't mean anything.
Corey, do you remember my stand-up premise about Pokemon accuracy? Do you remember that thing? Oh, you don't remember the bit? Oh, it was a good bit, dude.
All right, so I see Tom roll a 21. And you are lobbing an itching powder.
At Velrukar, yes.
Okay, I'm down. I like it. It's funny. Based on on your description, it's not going to do damage. It's going to give him a debuff. It's going to F with him in order for him to attack further because he's now going to be covered in weird, itchy mushroom powder. That is your goal.
And I want to make sure that it at least like hits him like in the face, like a majority in the face. If he breathes it in, if he like gets it in his eyes, it's gonna screw with him really badly.
I'm going to
That's
have you
diabolical.
go ahead and make another roll.
With-
Just roll your my Saiyan pod roll again, and I want to get to give me a measure of how effed up he is.
All right.
Matt, I have to say this. I have to.
Holy
30.
Wow. Matt, I have to say that this idea of yours is, dare I say it, diabolical.
Dude,
Right.
that's like the 5th critical success you've had. Like, that's good shit, man. This is your lucky night.
I
Alright.
know.
So what you all see is Tom, like stands there for a moment doing apparently nothing, and then you realize like a pod is growing out of his stocky
Abdomen.
Body.
and then he grabs it, and lobs it at the demon, and as it hits the demon, explodes into a weird, huge, like powdery puff, and the demon goes. And that is what occurs on Tom's reaction. I'm gonna make a note here for Valrukar, because that's awesome. That is what has occurred. And after Tom, who went on 15, we have Johan and Esri. Esri, you go ahead and go. What would you like?
The
to
demon's
do?
like, I need some tissue. No, like actual human tissue. Like the.
Demon star is flowing. Ah!
Well, while he's sitting there inhaling the itching powder, I'm going to go ahead and release his worst nightmare on him again,
Great.
or at least try to.
All right, that's a solid roll. He doesn't have any current defense up against it, so that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. Hang on. I can't remember what it is. I think it's 2d6. Let me double check.
And I have to look at your character sheet, but it's based off of your magic, your mana skill. Your mana attribute, I should say.
So if I have a mana of 3,
3 dice. Cut in half, round up, so it's 2 dice of damage.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let me roll that then.
Mhm.
Where's my little dice thingy? Hang on. Ah, there it is. Okay. 2d6.
All right. So, as he is choking on this weird, like, powdered, like, mist that is surrounding him, this weird powdered puff, there are these just strange, shadowy shapes that begin to come at him in the shape of other demons that are attacking him, trying to rend him. And you see him like turning his head left and right, unable to defend. And going after that, Johan. That's my dude. Who is being stepped on right here. He's going to try and stab upward into, we're going to say, an armpit. Because that seems reachable. And, oh, hey, you go, Johan. That's a decent roll. Definitely hits. And, oh, that doesn't explode, though. All right, so, Johan, having this moment of having a demon foot holding him down, pulls his sword up and just slams it upward. And the demon goes, because he's not doing well. Because everybody's tagging him at once and action economy sucks. And, oh, wait, Johan was the one with the right sword, wasn't he?
Yep, he has the tiny
I
needle.
was gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong. He has the actual true silver sword.
He does.
He has the true silver sword.
The true silver needle.
So the demon's gonna make a bigger issue out of that, and will not be able to regenerate any damage from it. Good to know, because 12 is actually a shoot ton of damage if you're on a normal human scale.
Well, he can't regenerate my magic either, right?
No, he cannot. All right, so all of that happened. That was on 14. We're going to move down to 12. White ape.
Yep. I will. I'm a very vulnerable, soft, squishy pink thing right now, so I need some armor, and I'm going to encase myself in stone armor, and that will be my action this turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Why are
Make
you
a roll.
pink?
And the very rock walls and floor beneath you begin to swarm over you in this weird, like, freaky, it looks like bad CGI, except nobody here knows what that is because you're in character as the world moves around you, and now you are encased in stone. And also the walls and floor look effed up around you. And you have stone armor worth 2 dice.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
And that was on 12, 11, G. What's a G? We got, oh, guards. Guards are G. Aha! I was like, Whose name starts with a G?
And Erdrick. Erdrick starts with a G.
All right.
Urgle, which is also the sound of
It's
my
his
name.
name is actually Gargamel.
Gargamel. There you go. Gargamel attacks. But instead of Gargamel, we're gonna go with the guard on the other armpit. But he rolls crap and hits nothing. We got 1, 2, 3 other guards who are going to move into position. All of them are able to attack this round because none of them had to move more than one full hex, or full square, I should say. So, boop. That does not hit. That does not hit. And that does not hit. The one with the 12, like, looks like he got a solid hit, but it kind of glances off the demonic skin of Valrukar. The other two guys are swinging wild. And, oh yeah, also, 1, 2, 3. He gets in range to look around, see what's happening. I guess he had a spell prepared. He can try his banishment spell now.
I mean, I figured we would work together on this turn, synchronized to use a synchronous.
Oh, is that what you were
action.
waiting for?
Yeah, to try to like make a ritual out of it, to try to empower. Maybe if both of us try the ritual together, we'll have enough power to.
Well, since you waited on it, would you like to be the lead on it, and I will give you an extra die?
Sure, that sounds great. I will also, as I normally do, take a wound level, and then use my blood magic. All right, here's starting the ritual.
your
I'm getting
Tell you
one
what,
extra.
let me roll first.
Remember
and
your
I might
wound.
be able to give you more than one die.
Yeah, remember your wound levels go in reverse, so whatever penalty you get is actually a bonus until the combat ends.
I can give you 3. Oh wait, 4 dice.
Wow.
Okay. So
Dang.
I get 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I get
Oh, I apologize. I give you 3 dice because I forgot about a thing that you did. So yeah, get some moved.
no worries. But I am seriously wounded. So that makes my wound level 2.
Uh-huh.
So I get +2, right?
Yes.
It's a new wound. I just gave it to myself.
I forgot about wound penalties. I think I'm wounded too. Let's see. It's been so long.
Okay, so I have 10 total dice. Here's my roll. And I'm assuming
A
this
lot of dice.
to actually accomplish this, I'm assuming it's going to take me some time, but here we go. I start chanting in Elysian, and with 10 dice, I managed to achieve less than both or all 3 of Matt's critical success.
To be fair,
You're all staying at the
there's
30.
a lot of meh rolls there.
So, yeah, it's like
Not
my,
a single 6 in the bunch.
like my 5th meh roll, but it's good. It's fine.
But it's still a 31. It's a super strong roll. And despite not being his turn, he does get a resistance.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He does not exceed it.
Oh,
And therefore, because of your amazing roll, this character, there he is. You see the demon go, "Gah! Ah!" And as your energies begin to rush over him, as you chant a demonic language, as does Erdrick. And there is no way you're hiding this, so that we're clear.
yeah, I'm probably not going to be. I'm going to have to fast talk this one later. He doesn't understand what the language means.
Yeah, who knows what Erdrick understands because he doesn't speak the English so much.
It's
But you are both definitely chanting in this scary language to everyone around you. And then these like black veins appear above the demon and begin to pull him into another realm. And as that happens, he screams in like horror. And you can see him straining against it. And then he is pulled and it vanishes, which is honestly great for all of you.
Yeah. Very, very helpful moment. All right, and I'm now ouchies.
Yeah.
That's the end of my
Yes,
turn.
well,
We still got Skellymans to deal with.
Yeah.
At which point is the Skelly's turn?
Oh, look at the kitty.
Did we?
Hey, I'm just looking at your cat, Corey, and she looks so happy.
It's a
I didn't
Right?
realize
Free.
that
Huh?
Corey had a cat on screen. So when
She's
I
all
heard
blissed
Sarah,
out.
It's a
when
boy
Sarah
cat.
said, "Oh, kitty," I was like, "What are you doing? There's no cat here."
Esri, Sarah, did we skip you on Johan's turn? Because you also went on 14.
Oh, what? Okay. What number are we on?
As we already went, she
we just
summoned
went
demon
on
spawn.
11?
Then yes, you skipped me, you bastard.
No, he didn't. You
Not on
summoned
purpose.
shadow creatures to attack the demon.
Would you like to run up and do anything?
No, she
I
went.
did it.
She did go. She summoned shadow creatures to attack the demon this turn.
Oh, she
Was that
did
this
go.
turn?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I
Still
thought
the same
you guys
round.
went another round. It's still the same round?
Still the same
Yeah, it's still
round.
the same round. I just happened to go. It make it seem like I went twice because I held my action in at the beginning of the round.
Ah, that's
okay.
right. Okay,
Got it.
that's
Makes
where I
sense.
got lost. My bad.
Right. Okay.
All right, I didn't skip anyone. I'm a good game master. Yay! And then I'm gonna kill you all with skeletons. One, two, attack. One, attack. I'm not gonna kill you guys so much as an NPCs, because that's y'all made my NPCs take the lead because you're dicks.
Hey, like I'm not a very combat oriented character.
Let's just say we were all extremely interested because we were.
We were extremely interested in surviving. Yes.
No, injured.
Oh.
We were injured. Yeah. Remember,
Yeah,
you were
last
injured.
time
I
we
was
were.
injured. Air Drek is injured. I think Corey is injured, and Esri is fine. Or you're fine
Okay.
and Esri is injured? Is that what it is?
I'm fine. That's all I know.
Oh, then maybe it's Esri who's also injured.
All right, so basically the skeletons come up and they are rushing these NPCs and attacking them. The NPCs are looking very hurt, especially these two fellows that were recently stepped on by a demon. And this guy got one additional wound because he was in the breach, and I felt like I should spread the pain. And I want to kill everybody. Kill you all! But yeah, none of them are dead. That ends the round and starts a new round. Valricard doesn't get in action because he's somewhere else. We're gonna go with Erda.
Okay. Now I don't really have an option to fight these guys at a distance, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport.
Baby kitty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I should queue this, right? How do I queue it? Shift Q or no? Just Q. Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Boom. Did you see it? Did it go?
I do see it. You are completely within your range. That's the only action you can take this round, I believe, according to the teleport thing you do.
Yeah. So I want to do that, and then I also want to attack, or actually not attack. Use my weapon as a defensive tool.
Look at your teleport thing. I think it says that when you teleport, it's the only thing you do for the entire round.
Oh, it does say it takes an entire round.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll allow you to change your facing, but that's it, because you can imagine where you want to be and then face that way.
Okay, yeah. So I'll be. You know what? I could go here instead, so I'll just go here.
Understood. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so you vanish amongst your friends, and they can't really see through the whole crowd to know that you didn't just totally abandon them.
Yeah.
And after that is Tom.
And then I'm gone, and everybody's like, "What a dick!"
I'm thinking about contorting around the people here so I can actually make it over here so that way I can help with the skeletons because I should be at least robust enough to handle those guys.
I would allow you to do that if you want to, because the first 3 boxes you move through are friendly. There's no roll. There's at least 1 box you have to move through that is antagonistic. But if you made a contort roll, I would be for it to
So
through it.
All right, so I'm over here and I'll make the contort roll.
All right. He's a skelly. He pretty much sucks, but we'll give him 2 dice. He did not beat you.
Yeah, I can see a skeleton having poor reaction time, considering the loss of tendons. You know,
Yeah.
sucks for getting quick movement. No quick twitch muscle stuff.
All right.
Okay, so you are 1 die down on any additional or 2 dice because you moved and made your contort roll. But if you want to do anything else, you can do it. You're just 2 dice down.
Okay, so I will go ahead and try to restrain some of I will try to restrain this skeleton with my sand pod.
Okay.
All right.
Down 2 dice. Down 2 dice.
Yeah, down 2 dice.
All right, that's still a pretty good roll. Yeah. Oh well. And mushrooms grow over him, and he reaches his arm to like try and stop them, and he puts his arm in the middle of them and helps you.
It contributes to his own entanglement.
That's literally what happens there. He's like, no, wait, let me put this over here. That would help you a lot. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm a dumbass skeleton.
Yeah, he's like holding like a weird pose like this, like, no.
That's great. All right, so that ends your turn. On 15, on 14, we have Esri and Johan. Esri, go ahead and go first.
Wait, what?
Is your turn, Sarah.
Oh, okay.
I feel
Then
like
I will-
you want to move your icon because there's no way you could be where you are to have done things you did last round.
I will go ahead and continue my attack then.
Okay, which skelly do you want to attack? And also move your icon.
I'm going to continue my night terrors.
Cool. The guy you attacked last round was a demon. He's gone.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. My apologies. You're right. I will go ahead and do night terrors on the new person then.
All right, I'm not gonna let you re-roll. I mean, the roll's the roll. And
The new
unfortunately, the roll
Sarah,
was bad.
Move your
But
icon.
hey, you just got an XP point on night terrors.
Okay.
Who are you attacking? You can't see anybody from where you are.
I did tell her to move her thing.
Okay. Well, how can I move when there's people in front of me though?
There's an
But it's one friendly target. You can walk through his box and move. I see 2 more boxes beyond him that you can have moved into.
Okay, hang on, because I can't actually see anything beyond that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick here. You are attacking this guy. Oh, there we go.
I was trying to make the joke when you said night terrors. Cobras.
Yeah, the Simpsons reference.
I thought you were referring to Cobra Commander. It's like retreat cobras.
No. Homer.
All right, you attempt to cast night terrors upon the undead skelly guy.
Yes.
And as you do, you see the shadows kind of move along the walls and move towards him. And then kind of not, it's sort of like they move around him, but they don't make a connection. that feels at all meaningful to you.
Okay.
Because he's dead, he doesn't have fears.
So you're saying it doesn't affect him?
Not the undead, no. Demons, sure, not the undead.
Ah, okay, good to know.
They don't fear.
Hey, learning moment.
True.
Just like how I learned not to exorcise demons from bodies that are still inhabited by demons because those demons could escape.
All right. So Johan's going to stab the same dude as he's still got his little sword out. And Johan's stabbing ability is good. His sword is short, but... All right, so that's a hit.
Oh, you know what? I forgot last game I am at wounded, so next time I need to remember I have an extra die.
Oh, only if it happened during this combat. If it happened during the previous combat, you're now down to this.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm all better now.
No, you're not better unless you healed. If the adrenaline roll is during the same combat when you get hit.
Oh, I see. So I'm still at wounded, but I don't get the same die because it's not the same combat.
No, you don't minus because you're wounded.
Got it.
We're
Okay, I
already
did not
past
realize that. Okay.
All right. But the little silver sword used by Johann still does disrupt undead because it is a sword, but it doesn't have the same effect that it has on the demon. The undead is still standing. That was Johann at 14. 12. White Ape. Sorry.
I'm here. I'm here.
So
The
your
cat is
cat
taking
stole
my
your
chair,
chair
though.
like mine does too, huh?
There, get out of here.
No, stop it.
There we go.
That's everywhere.
Is Corey
Freaking
and
cats.
Sarah being attacked by cats at the same time?
To be honest, I'm also being attacked by 2 dogs, but they're
Just
the
out
only
of
person that
camera
closes
frame.
the door.
All right, time to shoot a rock at it.
Darn animals.
What I'm gonna do is the closest skeleton to me, the one in front of Sebastian here, is gonna get a rock up its skelly hole.
A skelly hole? Is that a
I don't know
thing?
what that is, but I want to see it.
I know that sounds indecent.
And I failed.
Oh! I wanted to see it though.
Well, there's
Enjoy
no
your
such
XP
okay.
point.
There's no such
Oh.
thing as a skelly hole, so I obviously failed.
That's what it was. There you go.
Well,
no, it's
is
just
it-
not called a
Fuck you,
skelly.
sir.
Is it
It's
like
not got
a
a-
hole that a skelly has that would be called something else on a
It's
person?
not. It's not a. Yeah, it's not a skelly hole.
He basically, White Ape misunderstood skeleton anatomy and then
It's-
realized it as the rock flew up through the skeleton, right through the ribs, up into the ceiling. And he went, oh, right, because they don't have flesh and stuff. Right. He learned from that mistake.
Yeah,
He did,
it's
yeah.
it's not. It's also not called a skelly hole. It's a bone hole.
A bone
The
hole.
bone hole.
That makes more sense, actually.
And sounds slightly sexier if you think about it. Oh,
Yeah, hell yeah, it does.
Well, that's my turn. I'm real easy. You can move on now.
I'm real easy. I just go for the bone holes. I'm a simple person. I'm a simple earth mage. Just go for the bone holes.
Right, so I believe that the guards are next. We will all attack. Not Johann, just the regular guard. So that's this guy and this guy had the ability to attack this dude. Well, we'll start with you. That's a solid hit. And 1 doesn't matter on damage, so that's a hit. The Skelly gets hit. All right. And the second guard. Again, the one that ran damage, which is great because this skelly is now gone, destroyed.
Hooray!
He was
These two guards.
Crunchikin.
This one's going to move 1, 2, and be able to affect this guy at 1 die less. Still it. All right, that's a strong hit against Skeleton. 2, 3, 4. He actually, yeah, he gets here. And turn around because turning doesn't cost anything. But he moves. He's only 3 dice to hit. 8 misses. And Airdrek was acting on the same guard turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Can't get there. All right, he takes 1 step and he's going to drop some. He's going to drop, well, nah, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. He's lame. And this dude is going to stay right here behind all of y'all because Derek is not about fighting the undead or the demons. He just don't want to die. So that is the guard's turn. On 9, Skellies go. Hey, Skellies. And Tom, you're the only one who's going to get hit by a Skelly. Oh, wait, no. So is Erda. You have 1 Skelly attack on Erda, 1 Skelly attack on Tom, and that's it. The rest of cards. So, Tom. 14 hits.
Ooh.
10, do you have any armor?
Yes, I should have some leather armor.
All right, cool. I think that has a roll attached to it.
Okay, what do I roll?
always
Which
a
character
D6.
sheet you should know?
Let's see, physique, stamina, or lifting.
No. Look at your armor.
Your padded leather armor has a value of 1 die. Roll 1 die.
Okay, let's do that then.
That would be
D6.
Always D6s. Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay,
4.
good thing both of them were 4.
That's actually pretty good. You got a 4 because, on the got wounds chart, instead of a 10, which would be incapacitated, you got 4, which is wounded. Were you already wounded?
No.
You are now. You are now wounded. Which means, if you need to know, your character is at -1d to all actions until healed. He has a hole in his gut and it hurts. Or she has a broken rib or a cracked femur or whatever. He, she, whatever you want to call yourself.
I do refer to myself as a male character still, so.
I don't want to assume nothing because, we have the LGBTQ community watching. I hope, because that would mean someone's watching. So that's what's going on with you. You got hit. You're down a die. And now we're going to attack.
Well, since we're still in combat, I have a few die extra.
Yeah. You adrenalize.
Mm-hmm.
Erda, I missed you. But I tried super hard.
That's good because I have 0 damage reduction and would have ouched a lot.
All right, now the other Skelly is going to attack Johan.
Glad he's not attacking me.
And it hits.
Well, I'm glad he's not attacking.
Why are you hating on Johan? What'd he do? Other than get wounded.
He's just, He's just, I'm worried because if I would have taken that hit, I probably would have been dead.
Actually, Johan was already severely wounded. He's now incapacitated. I don't know if you all noticed earlier, a demon landed on him. Um,
Yeah, I noticed he landed a hit.
yeah.
I couldn't get
So
to
he's
him.
now Johann lays down as a skeleton brings a sword down into him, and Johann just lays down. It's like, man,
Okay.
this is like the worst day.
I'm tired.
Yeah. I was supposed. It was shift change like 30 minutes ago. I'm not
If
even.
y'all had just waited like 30 more minutes, man, another
someone
dude
else's
could
problem.
be- he would have been here helping you. And he wears like a lot of armor and acts like a badass all the time because he's got a small penis, I assume. Like, he would have like totally been more helpful. Um, so yeah, Johan is now incapacitated, and that takes the end of the Skelly's turn. Back to Valkar's gone. Erda, it's your turn.
Okay. I will bring down the hammer of my sword onto some skeletons.
All right, this is the one that attacked you.
Yeah. He is getting some smashes on the head.
Okay.
And I'm going to
four
away-
exposed head.
I'm going to take away one point because I plan on attacking again. So here's my first attack. Blood-ow. I rolled a 31 again, magically. I don't know how I did that, but
It's coming through like super. Oh, there it is.
kind of creepy. I am
It is
lucky.
blood, though. You're not lying.
Yeah, exactly. It's creepy that it rolled the same. Okay, so damage on my sword is a. Or okay, I have to roll it. I guess I got to roll it on here. So, advanced dice roller. 6 plus. Oh, not -1. 12 damage. Swoosh.
All right. That skeleton explodes
Cool.
on.
Then I spin around and smacko the one that hit Jacko.
All right. Did you subtract die from your first attack?
I did. I
Then-
got a bonus of +2 because I'm severely wounded, and then I got
Oh, okay. Cool.
-1 for extra attack.
Loving
And
it.
then yeah.
Great.
And so here's the second attack. Blue. Even better.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, that was a good one.
No, he blocks it. He's the amazing skeleton. No, he's
Yeah, he's the dude who came. He was prepared. What the guy didn't know was that his friend
Skeleton.
died, and he's the
It's a
skeleton.
good thing I dipped myself into that golden liquid.
I like the Matrix skeleton who just like dodges.
Okay, that's a even lot more damage. So apparently, I raged again.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Ash, having a big sword is great. And then I fall to the ground, tired.
Oh, I'm so tired. I killed everything. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
All right. After Erda, I see Tal.
M.
Yep, Tom, you're next.
All right. So this is the
I
one that
stopped
I.
typing a Tal for the record because I am super lazy.
All right. So this one is still constricted, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay. So with my wounded status, I get 2 extra die with my adrenaline rush, right?
Right.
Okay. So I am going to, well, considering that, everyone has been destroying the skeletons and, they're not really walking, talking people, I think I decide to make the binding constrict to the point to where, the skeleton turns to powder.
The mushrooms are crushing to death. Go for it.
Yes. Okay. So will that be grow plant life or still my mycelium pods?
It's still your Mycelium pods. You're controlling the same ones, just reaching out to the same ones and making them do a thing. Go for it.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Yeah, except for that one wild die. I'm pretty sure it'll still hit, but let's see.
Oh, well, yeah. You'll take out the 5. You'll be a 20 and it still hits.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead and roll your damage, which is based off your mana stat.
So my extra normal
Right. What is your external stat?
2.
All right. Go ahead and roll just the 2 straight up. Yeah, roll 1 die.
Yeah, that's the damage.
Roll. Well, that came out weird. Roll 1 die.
Okay. I'll roll another D. Wow.
You suck.
Yeah.
Ah.
Apparently.
No, you're not able to use. You see them constricting
Mhm.
around the skeletal structure, but it doesn't appear to be having any detrimental effect.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Any-
extra normal was, or that your raw mana stat was the damage you use for.
Yeah, neither did I.
So now I'm like
I wonder how I
saving.
can improve that.
Now I'm
Yeah,
saving up
it
specifically
it-
to get
It
more
said it. It
mana.
said it in the book.
Buy more extra normal. You can do that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
in combat, of course, but later.
Hey, Goku can get stronger in the middle of combat. Why can't I?
You can with adrenaline, but not with XP.
Yeah, you have to be
You know what?
beaten up.
Like
So,
if
what
you know
you're
what?
saying-
I didn't. You know what? I didn't add the 2 extra die on adrenaline with my extra normal roll.
Oh, that would still apply, yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of botched that
but
up.
but it wouldn't have applied to the damage roll.
Yeah,
Would?
no, it doesn't apply to
Okay.
But Corey, you can do it like Goku, but you have to be beaten up to the point of near death and then spend 45 minutes screaming into the wind without taking any more damage until you can
for
effectively
every minute
gather enough energy from the spirits around you to create a spirit bomb and then throw
for
it at your
every
enemy.
minute he stands there and yells, he gains a character point, which he then spends all of them at once to become a Super Saiyan to get the Super
Exactly.
Saiyan trait. Yeah.
Wasn't it like the entire second season of the original Dragon Ball was nothing but them just staring and screaming?
Yeah, basically. Like the filler episodes were basically that. It was just like an entire episode of screaming.
All right. So that was Tom on 15. On 14, I have Johan and Esri. Esri, go ahead and go first. Sarah?
She just is gone when it's not her turn. You're muted.
You're muted.
Faded is all.
Oh, yeah.
I am not.
You were muted.
Okay. Well, since my magic's not working, I'm gonna pull out my dagger, my actual dagger, not my shadow dagger. How close do I have to get to use that?
Stabbing range?
Probably right here.
Clearly not. How close can I get in this turn?
Assuming your character moves the normal 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because
You
I
can
can't
subtract
actually see what's going
one die
on.
from your attack and move here.
Thank you.
Subtract
Do I have
one
to wait till
die.
next turn to attack?
No, you're just down 1 die. You can make your attack, but you have to subtract a die from it when you do it.
And then subtract another die because I'm wounded?
Yep.
Yeah, if you're wounded, then absolutely.
Okay. So that leaves me with what, 1 die? Let me see.
We need to
Let's see that.
Roll
Well,
a
what am
six.
I? Let me. If I'm using a regular dagger, that would be what, like physique?
Hang on. I mean, I can pull up the character sheet and look.
Everybody who's wounded needs to put like a color dot next to their character icon so it reminds you that you're wounded.
All right, so character sheet. I'm looking at you. You have. You bought 0 ability to stab people on your character, which is funny because one of your special powers is making daggers out of shadow, which you have no ability to put into people.
Well, because I've been using my shadow magic daggers.
But you have a straight up agility of 4. So if you're down 1 for wounded and 1 for moving, roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Hey, the skeleton's immobile. It's not going to be hard to hit.
It's gonna be harder than that though.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
You go like, yeah, and it goes like right between two ribs, doing nothing. And you're
Clearly.
like, oh right, because it's a skeleton. That's how that works.
God
But
damn it!
since I
there's no
wasn't
nerve
using-
endings
You have to
cut.
use
Since I wasn't
blunt
using a-
force damage, not fine point damage.
Okay, since I wasn't using a skill, I don't get a point for anything, right?
Well, because you didn't, the one was in the wrong place anyway.
What?
The one was in the wrong place. Had it been 4 and then 1, then you would have gotten this thing for stabbing things. But it was 1 and then 4, so no.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, so Johan is going to move. The only skeleton left is here, so he's going to run through some friendly hexes, take the 1 point penalty to stab at the last skeleton. So he's down a die
Nope.
and totally misses. He's like, he runs by and he's like, yeah. Oh. He thought he was going to be cool, but he was not. White Ape, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna have to do kind of the same thing. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna shoot a stone at -1 die.
Technically, my
Nice.
Johan here just got an experience point in the thing, but
I
I
hit.
don't track them for NPCs.
I did some hitting. Now I'm
That
gonna do
definitely
some-
hit him. Hit
That-
that skelly.
Now I'm gonna do some damaging.
Not a lot of damaging, but a little bit.
Man.
Wow!
He just booped him with a little pebble.
Boop.
Hey, it actually lands like right in his eye socket, and now it looks like he has an eye, but it's a stone just kind of rolling around in there.
Perfect.
Bullseye.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, he went for accuracy over damage. That's what it was.
It looks super cool though.
You know,
I got it
I
right
think
in.
I think our party is just good enough for doing tricks and cheap shots, but
3
not
points
for actual damage.
for 3-pointer.
I
mean, I
I only
killed
have
two
one
skeletons,
guard that
bro.
can do anything. I'm gonna roll for that one guard.
I can't get some. Oh, that was cool because you teleported and killed 2
He
skeletons.
missed. And now it's the skeleton's turn. He's completely surrounded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible targets. Allow me to roll a d5 because we'll pretend that's a thing. How about this? 1, 2,
You can roll a
3,
D5.
4. No, I'm gonna roll a d4 because the guard is the least interesting. He's not on the list. 2, 1, 2.
Look,
It's this guard.
I rolled a
1,
D5.
2, 3. Yeah, it's this guard over here.
I would just like to point out that I did roll a D5 just now.
You did. I didn't know that was an option either. Anyway, so I'm gonna attack that random guard. And I'll hit. And that guard takes a wound from the skeleton who turns around and stabs that guard. Take that guard. And after the skeleton's turn, Valkar's gone. Erda.
Just chill out. You've
Yeah, I
done
was gonna
enough.
say, I kind of just want to like tend to my wounds at this point.
I would like to take a calming breath.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna like back up on this wall and chill for a second. Oh wait, there's a bench right here. I sit down on the bench. Take a seat.
Tom.
My legs hurt.
Man, I'm trying to think of what I can do with that.
Like 2 feet from you. You can just hit him with anything in your inventory.
I mean, I got lifting. I could probably lift him up and drop him.
I
got better physique than extra normal. Can I do that, Howard?
If you'd like to grapple him and then throw him to the ground, you can absolutely do that. Yes, that's an option.
Okay.
Are we gonna do some
so that'll
like
be my
wrestling
lifting,
moves?
I assume.
You gotta grab him first.
Physique, stamina,
To grab him is
No,
gonna be
it's
at least a
physique
coordination
lifting.
challenge.
huh?
Coordination, I would say, to grab him.
Coordination. Okay, I got better coordination than physique.
After he grabs him and slams him to the ground, I'm gonna climb to the top rope and do a flying elbow smash.
Yeah. You gotta do your finishing move, Corey.
No,
Moves
are
for the
you
win.
kidding me?
Well, you still got a 10.
No, a 16 totally grabs him. You have grabbed a hold of him.
Well, like I got a
It's
1
a
on the
10.
wild die.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you
you
did.
got a
That
10.
gets up to 5.
11.
Between 11, still grabs him.
Okay,
You
and
have grabbed him. You want to just like throw him against the ground. That's going to be your strength damage.
so
What is your strength? How many
physique
dice?
is 3.
All
And
right, so divided by 2 is 1.5. Round up 2 dice. Roll 2 dice of damage as you thrust him to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. Thrust him. Good job. You thrusted him. It was just very
You pick
gently
him up.
and respectfully.
All right, everyone sees by saying leap forward, grab him, lift him up in the air, and then push him to the ground. And you see like the bones are cracking. You hear the crack as he hits the ground. The skeleton is still moving. At which point it is now Esri's turn.
I like the idea of him picking up the skeleton and like looking like he's about to like decimate him with a meteoric throw back to the ground, but instead he politely like drops him onto the ground. Skeleton like rolled his ankle at the last minute and he's like, oh, ow. Oh, oh.
It wasn't absolutely nothing. It was a wound.
Yeah, exactly. He rolled his ankle.
Esri, Sarah.
I will go ahead and try to stab with the dagger again because that's really all I can do without my magic.
All right.
Oh man.
And you're like trying to get in there, but you don't want to like hurt your friend who is there, and there's a guard over there. Everybody's kind of leaning in. You don't really feel like you have the shot. You take a swing, but you don't connect.
Yeah, clearly. Okay.
Johan, that's me.
I love how
Johan,
we're being up on this one little skeleton, and like there are people who are just barely doing anything to it. And there's like one arm just trying to stab at it.
I know, right?
all right, due to his wounds, Johan is like not trying as hard as he used to, but he barely makes it and hits him. And there you go. The skeleton is now severely wounded. Johan's like being careful, but then that makes his stab, and you can see that weird little blade he has pierce the skull, and then he pulls it back too fast. So you can see that a crack forms in the skull, and there's a tiny hole. It's been punctured. There's a crack, but Johan didn't like force it in because Johan's not feeling well right now. So
And the
that
pebble fell
was
out
his
of his
turn. White Ape.
All right, let's shoot 2 stones at it.
Yeah.
Time for
Minus
pebble
one for
number
roll,
2.
but go ahead.
First stone shot. Hits.
That'll hit.
Second stone shot. Misses.
First one will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for 1 hit.
You got it, dude.
You got it, dude.
I
That's
feel like
6
the little
points.
girl from Full House just is like,
Yeah.
you got it, dude.
That's exactly it, yes.
All right, he was already at the second one. The skeleton's now incapacitated.
To do
It's
another
hard.
to do another
Don't
TGIF
crush him.
to do another sitcom catchphrase. We're wearing them down, baby.
Wearing you down. That was Urkel, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Steve Urkel.
Erdl or Urkel?
Urkel.
Erdl.
Yeah, I heard you say Erdl, Corey.
Erdl
It's-
the turtle.
It's Urkel. Stefan
Stefan
Urkel.
Urkel. All right. I have 2 guards that can act on this round. Both of them will take their shots. One of those guards is actually the one that was hit, I think, by the demon. The other one's fine, so we'll go to the fine one first. Solid hit.
Yep, exploder.
Due to the fact he was already incapacitated, that will move him on up on the line. And basically, after all the damage y'all did, the guard just like swings a sword down and cracks the skeleton, and it just stops moving. But you're pretty sure that all of y'all softened the crap out of that skeleton before he did that.
Yeah.
It is y'all's win. I don't want to give the
We loosened the jar, okay?
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Also, considering you think now that Velrukar is gone, the red mist went away too, or
It did not. You are standing in a red mist.
Okay. Well,
Since
hopefully.
you took the moment to notice, as combat is now over, no, the red mist is still here.
How do we get rid of this red mist then? Well, we better get out of here before we mutate into giant blob people.
Can
I
I
need
do a scholar?
every PC right now to go ahead and make a metal check. That's charisma if you don't have the skill of metal underneath it.
I do.
What skill?
Metal, M-E-T-T-L-E.
The
If you don't
skill?
have it, it's straight charisma.
I rolled a 10.
I see that.
Oh,
I
metal.
think I'm gonna-
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Before you say anything, I'm gonna roll an extra die. I'm gonna
Okay.
spend a character point and roll
Whatever happens, happens. I'm good
Cool.
with it. I'm already deformed.
16. Yeah.
All right. So Erda has a 16. Winterborn Cathodian has a 9. Is that correct?
That's 9, yes.
That is where we're standing. That's what I asked.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
All right. Yeah, y'all just go ahead and tell me your scores because I appear to be on a delay.
I have an 11, though I'm debating.
11.
Okay.
11 here too.
And now
Erda,
or forever hold your peace.
for the record, Erda, it looks like you rolled a 6.
No.
Do you want to re-roll? Because you can't.
No, I rolled a 10 plus a 6. So I rolled a 16.
You
total.
use the character point, and that's where that 6 comes from.
It's a wild die, though. You can keep rolling.
That kitty.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Character points are wild dice.
Oh.
Damn!
Dang.
You breathe it in, you're like,
It landed crooked on my screen, so it looked like it was about to be.
no, it's crooked on mine too. The 3 and the 6, I see it.
Damn it! All right, well I'll take it.
All right, so Erda, for you in particular, you breathe it in, and because you rolled astronomically high, as you breathe it in, you almost feel like this is where your power comes from. You have a deep, like almost understanding, which is really, it doesn't actually add any knowledge to you so much as when you smoke a really good doobie and you feel like you're smarter, but you're not actually.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that you're getting right now. Like you're like, huh, yeah.
Not only do I know exactly what you're talking about, I also feel like you are leveling a personal attack, and I'd like to address it.
Right?
You're gonna call me out, Howard. Don't you blame me.
I'm not calling you out because I too have partaken in my life. But I'm saying that's the feeling your character has at the moment. Winterborn, it looks like you stopped at 9. Is that correct?
9, yes.
All right. And then Tom, you have 11. Esri 11, and that's
Yes.
it. Is that correct, everybody? All right.
Wait,
Court.
Matt, you said you wanted to spend. Did you actually want?
I was considering spending a character point, but I'm like, should I?
Well, you better make a decision quick.
Yeah, I kind of need to know right now before I say anything else.
Okay. You know what? I'll keep it at 11 because I think over
11.
10's a good spot.
Okay, Great. Corey.
Right. Deform me.
As you're standing there, you see as you look around you, some of your friends are starting to grow larger, and they look like they're deforming. They are becoming a part of whatever has been happening to other people in this mist.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
Right. And let's see, you're here.
Yes.
So Esri is most close to your eye line, followed by this guard. But I'm going to say Esri first.
Right. I
You
run
see her
away
getting
from all.
larger, and she looks like she's starting to deform, much like some of the other NPCs you've seen throughout this adventure.
Right. I run away from everybody. Ah! You're all turning into monsters!
That is a fair reaction. I'm for it.
I'll move out this. Jump past these guys if I can to freedom.
All right, for my fellows who rolled 11, you feel odd, kind of nauseated, but you're okay. You're not losing your lunch. You just feel like you kind of wanna. And then you watched your friend accuse you of turning to monsters and went off. So how you want to take that? You might well check yourselves out. I don't know. And then of course, there's Erda. You are watching all this with a deep understanding. You're well aware because of your high roll of exactly what's going on, in that the mist is trying to affect you, but it's not affecting you because you know your shit, dude. However, White Ape's losing his shit because he can't control his shit. You know,
He needs to maintain, bro. You just need to maintain. Chill,
handle
bro.
your shit, dude.
I forgot to eat before inhaling the mist. I got an empty stomach.
I had an empty stomach and I drank a bunch of grapefruit earlier. Oh, God.
However, I will also give you this, because of your high roll, you do see your other companions kind of looking at their hands and looking at themselves with mild concern.
Believe we should, like Tom announces.
Yes, especially those who are most susceptible. We should get out.
All right, so
I offer a hand to shit. I want to say Josiah, Johan.
Josiah, Johan, they rhyme.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pause you at that moment and say, Corey, go ahead and move your full movement again.
What's my full movement, by the way?
It is probably a 10, which is 5 boxes.
Okay. 10 squares, you mean?
Right.
Okay.
No, 10 meters, 5 boxes.
10 meters? Everything's in
Yeah,
feet here.
Every box is 2 meters. Most people move, I think, 5. Unless your moves have 6, in which case move 6 boxes. I don't know. Let me look at your character. I will tell you.
There, I moved.
a little too far.
I moved 10 boxes.
No. I was telling you to move again. What is your movement?
You
Agility. Check your agility.
No, not your agility. Go to your middle section where it says move.
Okay, your move
it
is
says
10 meters.
10
That
meters.
is 5 boxes.
5 boxes, thank you. Boom, done.
There you go. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead and continue your roleplay.
Okay, I reach a hand out for Johan and offer him help to get up. Keep moving.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't actually roll for them, and I should have. Some quick guard rolls is based off their metal. Johan is actually slightly more charismatic than the others, so we'll do his first.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. He seems like the life of the party.
Not the best, but not the worst. All right, and then the regular guards, which there are 4 of. Oh, that's not even fair because 2 of them are like really effed up, and then Johan was effed up too. You know what? I'm just gonna subtract 5 from everybody and say they're all failing.
Good luck, guys. I ran away.
Yep. So they're all getting bigger. You see them getting larger. We'll start with Johan.
Hey, maybe I don't offer him my hand.
My God, Tom, stop feeding them mushrooms. They're becoming Super Marios.
Dun 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 da 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 da.
Or at least spawn some fucking Goombas. We gotta find some way to depressure us.
All right.
Debigify. That's what it's called. We gotta debigify these guys.
Skellies are gone. We are down to Erdeth. What you doing?
I am between a giant circle of men, or a circle of giant men. Sorry. I attempt to navigate their feet and then escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get here if I make my. I think it's a
they
coordination.
They are now hostile, so you do have to roll to get through them.
Yeah, coordination.
I would say some sort of agility. Coordination is more hand.
Okay, agility.
More body.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm just gonna put that out there. That saying that everybody's turning into a monster and running away isn't seem so crazy now, does it? It seems like I'm a fucking prophet.
Until you start growing.
I mean, I'm not saying you had a bad plan because clearly it wasn't. But all right, so it's agility.
Yeah. I rolled a 3 or 4.
But you failed. So I think dodge, unless you wanted to try something else, would be the one that you will now get an experience point in. Yay! But you don't get as far as you wanted.
You're doing bad, Kitty.
That makes sense. I trip and fall directly into the hole that was in that room.
And now you're trapped with the demonic version of a genie.
Yeah, exactly.
Somehow you phased through the wall. No, you didn't. That didn't happen. But all right. So moving you back. That was Erda's turn. Hang on, there it is. After Erda is Tom.
Well, considering that they're starting to grow big, and remembering those 2 washerwomen that were also big and aggressive, I think
but they were also really sexy. I'm just saying. It depends on your opinions.
They were just bigified.
Time to get out of
They would
Dodge.
have cleaned the hell out of your clothes. I'm saying. Stain free.
Oh my!
Wow, you guys just really want to put XP in your
Wow! Like,
Yeah.
am I still under adrenaline? Or
No, the fight stopped. Technically,
yeah, it did.
yeah.
And then, however, I'll allow you to pick, Tom, because the way that you move, it can be either a dodge point that you just gained, or you have that other thing where you maneuvered around people by being weird.
Yeah,
hang on, I had the word up. And it's
contort,
gone.
right? Contortion.
Yeah, contortion. I think that was your agility skill. You can pick which one you want to give that point to, but you're still there.
Okay, I will try with contortion.
No, I'm telling you that you already rolled it.
Oh.
But you can decide if that was dodge or contortion.
Yeah, the one that you rolled.
Okay, the one that I rolled was dodge.
Then give it to dodge. I guess contortion you have points in. Should have been more dice. You might have gone with that. But
okay, gotcha.
Dodginess.
Huh?
You're getting better at dodginess.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. I thought, okay, wait, what?
All right, next is Johan and Esri. Esri, you can go. And then after that, Johan's going to start stabbing people. Or eating them. You don't know what these giant motherfuckers are going to do.
You don't know.
Sarah.
She's gone. She's not even on camera anymore.
I hear stopping the
How
house.
dare you?
There she is.
Sorry, I'm back.
You were
What's up?
making out your boyfriend. That's cool. But, you
I
know,
was not.
We
What's up?
know that you were trying to consume your cat, but your cat was consuming you.
What's up?
it's your turn.
Oh,
I'm not going to
okay.
recap. You just have to decide what you're doing. Because you should have been here. You can look at the map, wonder what that means, and tell me what you're doing.
Just tell me, are we still fighting skellies?
Nope.
Well, damn.
Just look at the roll 20. See what we're fighting.
You are not paying attention at all. You gotta be here for the game. Dang it.
Okay, so we're fighting the big zombie dudes.
Nope. They're not zombies. They're your friends, but they are big.
Oh dear.
And aggressive.
And you have now no idea what your friends have been up to or what they're trying to do.
You would totally know if you hadn't run
High
on.
five them.
Okay, but to be fair, it is 12:28. It is almost time to call game.
Oh, okay. We started what? 9, 10, 30, 11, 30, 12, 30. It's almost, but you left prior to
All
almost.
right. Okay, if our friends are
It looks like the guards and Johan are huge and trying to murder you.
okay, I am going to take some and make some shadow rope and try to tie them up with it.
Interesting.
Oh, which one or all of them? Because if it's
Yeah.
all of them, it's going to be a way harder roll.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try to do the one closest to me.
That would be this fellow here. Go for it.
Okay.
If you have a shape shadow type skill, great. If not, it's your
No.
shape mana.
I know, just mana, yeah.
But that's a super good roll.
Oh crap. I'm still down a die though, so I shouldn't have rolled that way.
Like wounded.
Yes, I'm still wounded. I forgot about that.
All right.
Should I re-roll?
Well, yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Okay, let me re-roll with, I guess,
2
two.
dice.
Because normally I have 4, so I'm down to 2.
Normally, well, if you normally have 4 dice of mana, sure, but based on what you just rolled, I don't think you do.
Hang on, let me see here.
Let me look at your character sheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking. Hang on. No, I have 3 die in mana. You're correct. It's 3 plus 1. Okay.
All right,
So it
so
should
roll 2d plus 1. Just roll 2 dice, and I can add a 1. Because I can do that much math all in my head. No, you do the plus 1. All right, so okay, cool. So the 1 cancels out the 6, meaning 3 plus 1 is 4. Oh, what? Plus 1 again? 5.
Can
this
spend
force
character
begin
points.
to encircle this guard near you, which I will ping, but doesn't. But you see it like it's not actually restraining it.
Got it.
It is, however, as you pointed out, 12:30. We have been at this for 3 hours. Do we want to stop mid-combat?
I'm okay with that.
All right, cool. I'll make some notes so I don't forget, and then I will see you guys in a week.
All right.
And
Hey.
Actually, I'll see most of you tomorrow. But otherwise,
Hey, if you watch the stream all the way through, you obviously like to hit the like button. We do this every Friday. So come at us on Friday and we will be here and we will talk to you in the comments and everything. We like to interact with you too. If you found any part of this that you want to showcase in a short, I will make that short and give you credit. Hashtag DU Shorts and the time code. That's it. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.